Some dreams, yes, do seem like divine messages. I mean, just from my personal experiences as well, with potentially meeting the lady and just hearing harmonies or receiving different messages and things coming into fruition.
About that.
I mean, yeah, individually. I mean, not individually, but off camera we talked about it. But
dude, the curtain behind you just broke. Turn. All right, welcome in the studio, Malcolm.
Malcolm.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you, sir. Let's talk about oppression.
Not now. I don't. Not right now.
Not now, Malcolm.
Okay. It's not a good time. It's not a good time.
All right.
Hold on. Let me just make sure they can see what I'm doing. My nasty habit, my sick habit.
He said they can see what I'm doing. Just know the truth of me.
It's not. It's movie magic.
Know the kind of man I am.
All right. I don't think we've said these words before. Anyway, cheers, champ. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks for being here.
Motherfucker said champ.
I did it again. I'm sorry.
I heard sport.
There you go.
Champ. I'm not your stepson.
I feel like I did.
Cheers, champ.
Now that's the opening. Hey, champ. You're like, damn it. Did it again.
Yeah.
You didn't sip?
I thought we already did the opener.
I know. This was just for me and you.
Shit. We doing it again. We got to open it 3 times for video 3.
See what I have to do here.
Oh, that shit nasty. This shit disgusting. How big of a sip did you take?
Enough to get down to the eyes. Is that what the margarita does?
Yeah. This shit tastes like peanut shells.
Bitch. So, me and you have been having this conversation about consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
There are like common core concepts that I think we should go over, and then see if these are relatable. Because we were listening to Thomas Campbell. Did you finish that one?
No, I'm like an hour and 30 minutes.
Okay, yeah. It's
I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. Maybe I'll finish it. Maybe not.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like I got the core.
You got halfway and you were like, I know it all.
No, but I feel like I got the message. I was like,
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. So his theory is that like consciousness at base level is reality. So then you need to build from consciousness first, and then you get the rest of the material.
Mm-hmm.
You get the rest of the expanding universe. You get the whole deal. And so I just looked up. There's a couple that are like the theory of consciousness as fundamental, but the 3 of these are all very, very different.
Yeah.
But one sec.
And how you were saying reality is actually virtual reality.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You heard that? Ow.
No.
That hurts real bad. My mustache hairs got in the pop tab, and I pulled it, and I went, ding.
Don't go on. You're going to switch the camera on me when I burped.
I'm in charge.
What the fuck?
All right. Anyway, so we have non-reductionism, which is consciousness cannot be broken down or explained by physical processes alone. So you can't break it down in the physical. Mm-hmm. Yes. You have Panpsychism, which is the belief that the basic physical entities possess a primitive form of mental or conscious property. Mm-hmm. And then the big one is Cosmopsychism, which is that the cosmos itself is conscious. So it's conscious first.
Namu.
What now?
That connects back to Namu.
Right. So
if you guys don't know who Namu is in Sumerian texts, it's God, the creator.
Mm-hmm. Let me look.
Which is the cosmos.
Namu. I'll put deity origin. It sounds fancy.
And didn't they say it's a woman?
Yes. Namu is the primeval sea goddess and mother creatrix rooted in the local theology of Eridu.
Which I know there was some Stare at some comments right there.
Do you know
That is not a woman.
Yeah. Hey, I love the margarita, but this is way too far. And
But I love the margaritas.
do you know about Eridu?
Eridu.
The city of Eridu?
No.
It's to Sumerians. It's the first city.
Mm-hmm. How do I know about Sumerians but not know about Eridu?
Listen, you slacking.
Yeah,
you get
real.
halfway through the podcast.
No, seriously. I'm still like very early in my studies though.
Mm-hmm. It is true. It was, so according to ancient Sumerian myth and the Sumerian Kings list, which is a whole deal in itself, Eridu is celebrated as the very first city on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And so we don't know about Eridu, but remember the Eridu Genesis tablets? Right? The tablets that establish all their doctrines for the creation. Yep.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It comes from Eridu, this place.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, it's the whole point of why this is important and like, oh my God, we found it, is because it says very specifically that's where kingship descended from heaven. Okay.
Say that one more time.
Where kingship on the king's list, right? The ones that lived for a long ass time.
Yep.
It's where they descended from heaven.
Yeah.
Where's heaven? It's probably the stars to them, right? It all, I know it's like, UFO, whatever, but I'm like, if they're actually writing it down, like, I don't know, they came from like there and they just
descended.
Yeah. And then they built structures that went up to them.
It's the fact that they wrote it down.
And it said they lived in them. Right? We always go like, oh, it's because it's an idol. And you're like, where's the idol that you found on top? There's no tops. Right? So you're kind of estimating. But like, that's the thing that gets me every fucking time, dude. Pardon my French so early on. They're the exact same as me and you. Right? Brain, body, the whole thing is the same. If they write it down, right? Because then you have to, it's not an easy process, right? You have to get clay. You have to make it into this shape. Then you have to use it before it gets, too hard. Write the story down.
Yeah.
With your little wedge tip. Boop, 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 boop. And then you have to fire it in the kiln. So it's like a long process.
Yeah. So why would you waste your time writing something about that?
Why would you waste the time?
It's like, why would you waste the time building a pyramid?
Yeah. Well, also, remember, the biggest and largest pyramid, is not the Egyptian one. It's in the middle of Mexico. Like, covered by trees and forests and whatever. I think it's, God dang it. Gotta maybe look it up.
It's still supposed to talk about consciousness. We're getting there.
It ties in, I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guatemala pyramid versus the Egyptian pyramid. It's in Tikal. So, oh wait, no, that's not, what? Hold on. I didn't type it in right. Anyway, how does that sound when I say all those things? How do those 3 conscious levels feel to you? Like you were yes. Yes, I think that's right. You know what I mean? They kind of make sense in this modern era, right? Yeah. But also I think it makes sense because we have the tools, or we're getting close to tools to measure it, right? But also we're still doing it incorrectly. So we're using physical measurements to get to something that is almost not physical, which I think is kind of going backwards, but I'll let you go ahead while I do this.
I don't have nothing.
Yeah. I tried to give you a little alley-oop there.
I'm still waiting. I'm waiting on the rest of the story.
So size and I'll just do circumference of the thing.
Well, thanks for the alley-oop. I'll still slam dunk it.
Yeah. Full percent of the time, I'll touch net. Right? I'll go like that. Oh. All right. So La Danta, these pyramids in Guatemala, they do have a greater overall mass and volume compared to the Egypt pyramids. So now, because I wanted to get at least internally, like how big is it? Yeah, so the total volume right? So the internal, we learned this from geometry and the whole deal. Inside is bigger. So 2.3 to 2.6 million meters cubed for Pyramid of Giza, 2.8 million meters cubed for the one in Guatemala. So we think like, oh, these pyramids are still here. It's like, they're still there. Like Mexico, South America, all down, like, that's why Peru always interests me, right? If you go down, right, they don't get like smaller or older. Mm-hmm. Those are bigger. They're stepped, right? So they have those little grooves to go all the way up. I brought that up because it reminds me of the ziggurats. So those for the Sumerians were the places where kingship descended, and they lived up there. Mm-hmm. And there was a top piece, which looked like, like a fancy, those cool porch things you can add to your house where it has the 4 peaks and then a roof.
Yeah.
Right? They just go straight up and it's all open. Mm-hmm. Kind of like that. And they were like, that's where they live. Only certain people who are qualified to talk to deity, whatever, can go up there.
And who was qualified?
The priests. Right? The people who were in charge of communicating these ideas from the god themselves down to the people.
It's weird that only priests was allowed, though. Especially like in Sumerian time, if I'm thinking about it. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't we all go and talk? Or why wouldn't the deity come and talk to all of us?
I feel like they all would want to. So you have to pick the one person who you can go, hey, you're a good advisor.
Probably the priest picked himself.
Yeah, well.
And said, let me go. I'll go.
That's a good question.
Because I feel like if I was there, I'd be like, man, forget you. I'm about to go see what's going on up here.
Say, did the deity pick the priests? Because if he picks them, we have a game changer.
If they picked who was the chosen, just randomly, him. I'm chosen. In
official ideology, yes, the high-ranking Sumerian priests and priestesses were viewed as chosen by the deity.
So they could have picked a random person.
Or a specific person.
Based off aura or consciousness. What if they picked a person just off consciousness? Like they can read the aura or just see your consciousness and just, okay, this person's a little bit more...
You can handle it.
This person's a little bit more advanced.
Now, immediately my brain went to, what makes Noah special? Mm-hmm. What makes the Utnapishtim, right, version of these
listeners.
Texts?
A lot of them are great listeners.
Right, but the advice was also correct. Mm-hmm. It's coming. Are you going to be there for it?
Are you going to listen to my advice?
So in my mind, when we go back to consciousness, it's always this thing where it has to be material if it's science or archaeology. That determining the archaeology point, we're going to swipe that through. To me, it's like there's two things, right? We always listening, right? Now that we've kind of gone down this route of like consciousness exploration, there are 2 ways of listening. Your material body can listen, right? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But your spirit body can also listen. Both can also experience something that don't make sense to one another, right? There are very different ways to view how you're going to walk through this world. Mm-hmm. Is it going to be, and I think that might be the choice, right? Are you going to... Maybe there's a weird mesh where, maybe it is physical and they're of a higher spectrum from heaven. Maybe they are physical. But something that's interesting to me is some of these accounts, these experiences, relate a spiritual being choosing to become physical, right? Because if they don't, like to give you a message of some kind, right? I'm going to materialize a body. And then this will be my final point, but that's also common in the UFO, right? Like if the craft itself, you're like, we'll explain the craft. And you were like, it doesn't make sense physically. Like there's no way. Like we can't do this in 1,000 years. Like this is like atomically perfect. And I'm just sitting there going, if this applies to anything spiritual, why can't you take something that's above the material, but come down to make something material to open conscious mind? Right? Because like every time someone says like, I saw this and it changed my whole life. Mm-hmm. Right? It's a material thing that you can connect to, but that's not the point.
Are you saying it's a material thing that you saw?
Yeah. So
or are you just saying it's a material thing that you just
like if someone's in their back
with or connect with mentally?
like we have people who are like quote unquote these legacy programs are cross-referencing all matters of physics to try to get this thing to work or to move or do something. That's not the point. The point was that it did something to your consciousness that made you step outside the regular boundary.
Yeah.
Right? So it's pushing you and your brain to a limit that you didn't think you could get without. So, because also Diana Pasulka, she's a religious scholar. What?
I just thought about how we're kind of just talking about Noah and the floods and these deities picking priests, and we were talking about how maybe it's consciousness and maybe it's the people who actually believed and listened.
Right. Maybe there was an idol.
This thought better not leave my head.
No.
It's leaving my head. Oh my God.
It's a goddamn margarita.
I was about to try to make a connection there, but it just... I'm going to think of it again.
No, you're good. The thing I thought you were going, maybe this will jog the memory.
Mm-hmm.
So even if there was an idol just hanging out up top, at least from what I learned in Egyptian, like because there's so many like idol statues for whatever reason. And I'm like, why do they have to do the statue? And then also it makes sense with that time period where it stops. Because, again, spoiler alert, Yahweh had idols, right? They just removed them.
Yeah.
But the ones that were left, like, again, near Egypt, like, I just want to say Alexandria. I have no idea if that's correct, if I'm being honest. But they found the pedestals where you have Yahweh sitting with the graving, and then underneath it says Asherah, which is his consort or wife, right? So they had platforms. You wouldn't just have nothing there. Even in like Catholic Church, you have you do the Eucharist, right? There's a physical item attached to it. And the whole point, at least in Egypt, the idols actually are the gods. By belief, and you believing in them, they inhabit the vessel and they live there. So you can actually actively communicate. And it reminds me of like the prophets who were talking to the Ark of the Covenant and God speaking through the device, or the sacrament or whatever you call it. And like there has to be something we're missing that is very specific to the time period. Like either they're delusional, but again, remember they're just like me and you. They think like me and you. Would we think that this is like talking to us if it wasn't talking?
No.
It doesn't make sense.
Unless they're all on the spectrum.
Yeah. My autism.
He's talking.
Yeah.
That's just the wind, Igor.
Yeah. Sounds like this. The point is like we assume it's so far back that they're just fucking stupid. And I'm like, they're exactly like us in every way.
Yeah.
That means curiosity is probably the same. That means, that when you discover something, you're like, oh, that excitement, right? Imagine you're discovering that and you're like, wait a minute. So the consciousness of whatever this thing is can inhabit this physical vessel based on beliefs. So yeah, when you were saying like, oh, they totally do. So, I hit the show more for the Encyclopedia of Britannica about the priests, right? You want to hear this?
Mm-hmm.
These priests or priestesses often served as the symbolic human spouses of the god or goddesses, and they would go through sacred rites. These sacred rites were to classify them in powerful positions, which were usually, quote unquote, political appointments, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I can't tell, like, for me, it felt like right there is where it presupposed something else. We're presupposing it's for like gain, power, this, whatever. But maybe it's like, it feels very Gnostic at the same time, where Mary is the chosen one in Gnostic text to lead Christ's mission because it's a belief. Like, I believe you are something beyond my comprehension. And that's why in those Gnostic texts, she's the one who gets the message, not the men who are like very materialistic, right? It's like, you understand the spirit of who I am. That's why you deserve to have this information. Also, something that misconception, spoiler, she's not a whore or a prostitute. That's nowhere in any of the text, right? It's someone making something up to discredit someone who's close to Christ because she's a woman. And we're strong women in this house. But it reminds me of that. It feels like if they're writing it down and telling you, our modern perception will say it's false.
Yeah.
Just because we can't comprehend it. It doesn't make sense.
It's crazy how people be like, oh, it's false, or discredit the writings. It's like, dude, why would they waste the time to write this down?
I mean, it's not easy. It's a lot of work.
The process that it took to even create something like this,
and
just to waste your time and tell lies.
And let's say this is true, right? So the whole thing, let's see, we'll take out this political whatever. But let's just do this. When true uncertainty arose, the God's will or choice became the ultimate decision, right? So these specialists, these temple specialists, priests, priestesses, relied on this divination, and they would take a sheep and they would sacrifice it and look at the organ. On top of that, by the way, and they would ask for it to be interpreted. Okay. Part of me.
Who?
Thank you. Who'd they ask? Who do they? You're talking to it, right? Like, we're not over here, and it's not like. Maybe it's just me having I have a little bit of bad taste recently. And again, I'm not trying to like discredit anybody who has a Western belief system or something that is like very like this doctrine only. But you have to see your own flaws in the system that you're in. Right? Because also when you put God in a box, he only will live in that box.
The problem is they can't see their own flaws because they don't even try to discover the truth.
Right.
Like, they're not even reading what they're being told.
Right.
No matter what it is. You're not even doing any type of fact checking at all. Just believing what the priest said.
Right.
So that's why I was saying, if I was a Sumerian citizen and I saw the priest up there, I would still want to go see for myself.
Yeah.
I would still want to be like, unless I physically seen it descend. And I'm like, oh, shit.
I know.
And he handpicked.
Could you imagine? Dude, I mean, just like walk with me for a sec. Imagine you have your little pot and you're just grabbing the wheat. And then you see a king descend from heaven down to this city. You're like, what? You're like, what is this? Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, you're like this. You're like, you're ruining all the crops.
You're ruining all the crops.
Yeah, it's blowing everywhere.
Get the hell out of here.
You know how long this took? Oh, forever. And there's a book I have upstairs called
I'll be like, where have you been?
Watching. This is what they would tell you. They all tell you like, hey, we've been watching from up there. We think you guys might benefit from some help. And then they do, and then they begin to help, and they build. By the way, the other thing with, fancy. Like, why would you go ahead up there and talk to this thing that's mysterious, right? Also, my question, first one, is why would you not? Both of us would say we would go up there, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I would.
Because why would you not?
Right?
If I saw you descend down.
Yeah, most people are afraid.
Why wouldn't I go and listen to what you have to say?
Yeah,
you more powerful than me. I want to see where you come from, what's going on,
right?
What have you noticed? What can you tell me? Are you just going to belittle me? Like, I want to know the truth. A lot of people don't want the truth.
Right. Also, think about this. Right now in my head, I just thought if they were taking the work to write it down for political reasons, you could just pick some family member and go like, oh, no, they showed up to him. And I mean, this is kind of a biblical thing, but they showed up to him in a dream. So he gets to be the person. They could say that. And we'd be like, oh, very common with, Semitic religions of the ancient Near East, right? You could go down that rabbit hole. They didn't. They specifically said they descended from heaven. What does that mean? It doesn't make sense, right?
No, it doesn't.
Because also, not to like get too lost in I heard that in my headphones.
It's freaking throat.
That'll be like one of those.
Yeah, mammy.
Yeah. Yeah. I just. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, it reminds me of
They descended from heaven and they came and talked all of them.
I can hear that so well.
All
Man.
right.
Remember Robin Williams, that sketch where he's like, you've been offending people all the time. And he's like, well, I'm going to get any calls, right? The deaf people. I know this is Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
And the conversation ends there.
Yeah. Well, he keeps moving it forward, right? He wasn't afraid to push boundaries either.
No, I'm saying that's what he said in the joke.
Oh,
He was like, and
yeah.
they'll call him like, it ends there because they don't know anything else.
Yeah, he's like, well, I won't get any calls. And they're like, yeah, probably not. But also it's like, I think that at least in that context of like, I know it's really sad because one of the people when he passed away, it was a weird thing where like, I don't know that person, but I feel like I know him. Like I feel it. Same with Chadwick Boseman, right? Like as soon as I saw the tabloids and the whole deal of him like being super rail thin. Also, think about that, dude. Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther himself, was dying of cancer, told nobody. Still was able to get into incredible shape and do things that were just insane stunt-wise. Yeah, he had a stunt double, I understand. But like, even for someone who was like in the heat of going through like, deep chemotherapy, doing all these things, he still was able to bring out a character that resonates with everybody. I never told you this memory. I know you're looking something up. This is one of those things. I know exactly where I was, what was happening. And I had read it before. So you know how we've like been seeing and experiencing things, right? As we've kind of studied and like gone into deep topics. And it happens to us, we're like, oh, we're like locking the belief system into what's going on, right? There was a post that I saw when Black Panther came out. Was it 2018? Over here, there's like a really fancy movie theater, right? And it's in this nice subdivision, like shopping center type deal. And I saw a post like 2 days before I was going to go watch this movie. And it was two families, right? All white family, all black family, right? The two husbands, I think, were best friends. And so now their kids were like hanging out and doing stuff. And it's like, what impact does Black Panther have? Like a person can have. And I think that's the part that really made his death like really hard for me, is because in the post, it has these two families and they're just right side by side, right? The wives, husbands, and then the kids are like doing their thing outside the movie theater, and they're playing, and there's no issue. There's no like social debate about like white and black, right? It's just this, they brought them together. And in the post, it was like, be like this kid, right? Respect everyone the same. And again, that could just be like part of the social climate at the time. But he was saying, no, you be Black Panther. I go, you're important. I'll be Killmonger. And then, right, I'll do this thing. And sure, it probably had some political agenda or tie on this thing. But to me, it was like a really beautiful moment. And then I could not think about it. I went to that movie 2 days later, saw nearly the exact same thing happen while I'm walking to the movie. They're like, what? Yeah. Right? Same couple, same family. It's almost like the post or the thing itself, because I was like really focused on it, did it to show me. Right? It gave me that experience, and I was like, holy shit, this is like an incredible thing that like art can do. And that was, I know this is a long-winded thing, but it also made me really look at like the art of civilizations, because those things in their culture, whatever they're trying to say, somehow really matters to then affect everybody else, right? So like the Greeks had the giant auditoriums that are perfectly built so you can hear everybody at whatever level. You can be at the top row or the bottom, but because they built it in the way they did, the acoustics would go out, and you're like, whoa. And then you could go back day after day and you could see different perspectives in the material. So you could sit, instead of the middle, you could sit on the far side and see her perspective. Or you can sit on the other side the next day, see his perspective, right? It gave you a look at what it means to be a human being.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like that movie was kind of like this. And those are the two people, Robin Williams and Chadwick Boseman, are the two people I've never met.
Mm-hmm.
But it really made me upset for days when they were gone,
Mm-hmm.
right? Robin Williams had the thing where he would do what we're doing, right? We're pushing boundaries, right? We're not just going to go like, well, the archaeologist says it was a deity figure. It's like, was it? Right? There's a lot of work that goes into doing these things.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're very specific, it just kind of baffles me that we just kind of lump it to nothing. Because they're not stupid. They're exactly like us. What would you do? Kind of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I just thought it was interesting that it's because there was some divinity in it. And most religious systems have this thing. You just think yours is correct. What was that?
Little gnat.
A gnat?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. It's a gnat. Where's Apollo? Apollo!
Well, even at, this whole time
I've been talking a lot. I apologize.
No, it's all right. I really don't have any really thoughts or anything that's sticking out to me really right now, but I'm kind of just thinking, I don't know if anyone asked this question before, but I'm just thinking, I'm like, okay, if the Sumerians wrote down that the kings descended from the heavens, why would they practice dreaming to receive message from the gods if there was a god on top of the temple right in front of you? I just thought about that. I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me. Why would I practice dreaming to receive messages if they're up there and I can just ask the priest to go ask? That doesn't make sense to me. Something doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like,
no, you're right. Oh,
like if you're right in front of me, why would I dream about asking you a question if I can just ask you the question directly?
To me, it seems like the same thing with like. I was reading like 1 Samuel just to go through it. He hears God through the ark. They're in deep meditation, essentially. They're in deep prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, who's talking? He's like this. Who's speaking to me? It takes him 3 times to understand that it's God talking through the actual device. Mm-hmm. And he turns to the covenant, the Ark of the Covenant, and is like, oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like there's a physical attachment where consciousness from this thing flows, and then you get whatever this would be.
Yeah, maybe that was their way of receiving messages. Like if you weren't the priest, maybe dreaming was the only way they thought possible to receive these messages.
Maybe it's a consciousness lock.
That goes back into consciousness where, we're going to get back into, but.
Sorry, I derailed it. I'm just thinking about Chadwick Boseman.
No, that's all right. You're thinking about black people. 4%. 4%.
They got it in my DNA.
The weakest 4%.
It's a bad 4%.
Like I almost made a really bad joke, but I will not make that joke. I'll make it off camera.
You're worried.
Yeah.
You're worried that I have to block it out like the other stuff.
Shit, yeah. I almost said it, and I almost said whatever, just bleep it out. But no, the bad 4%. Anywho, but yeah, right. maybe that is their way of just understanding and being able just to talk. It was to dream, which I strongly believe dreaming is that way. Of course, a lot of dreams can be random at most times, which doesn't make sense. I'm still trying to understand the way it works because it still doesn't make sense to me how some dreams, yes, do seem like divine messages. Just from my personal experiences as well with potentially meeting the lady and just hearing harmonies or receiving different messages and things coming into fruition.
About that.
Yeah, individually. Not individually, but off camera we talked about it. But
dude, the curtain behind you just broke. Turn.
Oh.
Is that not weird that you just said like, oh, and the lady, and then the curtain split in two?
Yeah, I don't know. One thing I've been learning too with consciousness too, why it's not making me feel any type of way, because I've been learning that you can't be afraid. Like the book I've been reading, How to Use Your Astral Powers. Like you can't be afraid of the unknown.
Right.
Like, so I'm trying to just get better at that. Like with just accepting the things that I've been experiencing, the things that we've been experiencing. Like not trying to go back on it like, no, that's not true.
That right there that just happened behind you is freaking me out.
And I didn't even notice the way it is split over. Like Party like the Red Sea.
No. Do you know what it actually is like?
What's up?
No, I was just checking your camera to see if it was doing that.
It was because it's been like this though.
Dude, it's been like
Look,
that the
y'all
entire.
getting a little blooper of our little setup that we have
Yeah.
going. We built it ourselves.
No, dude, it didn't quit. Oh, damn it! Is that?
What?
And my camera's just moving around the whole place.
What are you talking about?
My camera moved.
From the thing.
Yeah, it moved as well. Dude, that's tripping me out.
Was it on? Was it hanging up?
Yeah, it was just like hanging through one of those holes.
Oh, and it just fell.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like even like stuff like that. It's like believing what you see.
Yeah. Also, it's just a perfect. There's just.
How do we have it up there?
It is just full ass right in front of just in the camera. It's just like this. Boom. Full ass.
You got it on me.
I'm talking to the people.
You got it on my ass.
I'm talking. You were like this,
bro.
You like this.
This
And
guy
I was like
got
this.
it on my
And I was like,
asshole.
and I pointed to the curtain, and I just went like this, and I left my camera open. All I'm doing, I go like this, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. And I turn, and I went like this, and I'm just 2-finger. Look, I'm like this, and I go, that is full asshole. You're like this. Hey.
Even just connecting back to consciousness. I'm sorry, but
No.
no, just think even just connecting it back to consciousness, like
Mm-hmm.
even something like that,
Yeah.
I'll take it as a sign. Like,
Right.
Okay. Just believing. You
Yep.
have to believe,
Mm-hmm.
or you will not see anything,
Well,
or the door will not be open for you.
correct.
And that's the part that a lot of people don't understand. Like, you can't brush it off.
Mm-hmm.
When you get your sign, believe it, trust it, and live it. Live
Right.
in the truth that it is real, because everyone can experience it. And what I mean by it, your spiritual powers or the spiritual world. And man, I'm just excited to see how this journey even
Unfolds.
just takes us. Yeah, and just take me individually, just starting that consciousness journey and just opening my eyes to different types of gates and doors and accepting the truth.
Right.
Accepting like, okay, yeah, I had the dream. I saw this.
Mm-hmm.
Saw.
Do you want to? Well, I really want you to go into the lady.
Mhm.
I want you to go into the dream and do the whole thing. Because remember when you told me about you're reading the book, and it talks about them singing something that is beautiful, but you don't really know what's going on. Was that like the experience with her? It was
Yeah.
like beautiful, but you had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, and this happened years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how old I was, but sleep, dreaming.
Also, it's all divine timing.
Yeah.
That curtain, when you said the lady, went.
I'll have to watch that back on the video because I didn't even notice it. Split.
Man, I'm right
I didn't
here
even
with
notice
you.
it split open.
I'm right here with you, and it went like that. Boop. The minute you said that, you were like, right, which is you go because I know, and it went boop, and just split.
See,
and I
I take that as a sign. Like they're
What?
testing. They're always testing. They're always listening. They can read your mind.
Mm,
Whatever you want to consider.
yeah.
I say God. I say my spiritual guy, and I say even the spiritual world.
Mm-hmm.
The people who are this freaking gnat.
I know,
Just keeps fucking buzzing
Apollo.
around me. Yeah, for real. We need a freaking lizard.
dude. That's really tripping me out. It's been that way the entire time.
Oh, our
And-
lighting might be messed up. We don't got our curtain over here closed.
No, it's good. That's just for privacy settings. But doesn't matter to them. They're gonna come right in and break a curtain.
Yeah, for real. They don't care.
You had this thing about the dreams, and then it is very relatable to out of body.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to look it up real quick and then go through how similar they are.
Mm-hmm.
So
I gotta piss.
right now,
Yeah. I mean, you can go into it.
see what we deal with.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cut this. I gotta piss, guys. I'll be right back. Cut.
You sick son of a bitch! Up, right in front of the camera. That'll be fun. Jesus Christ. I heard that through my headphones.
Hold on. Before you get started, bro. Hold on. Look, this is how I know you.
What?
You got some black in you.
What?
I just heard your smoke detector go off.
What? The other one?
Oh my God. You don't know that joke?
No.
All black people household smoke detectors never got batteries in them. They always making like skirt, skirt.
Oh, I took mine off the wall.
I just heard it.
What?
You don't got a smoke detector?
Not
I heard it.
Not,
Yes, you do. I heard it.
dude.
I heard it.
Where?
Upstairs, I heard it. It says like skirt.
There isn't a smoke detector
I
upstairs.
heard it.
No. If you look above,
And I remember, I was like, let me tell you the joke when I come back because I'm like, you black because I heard that smoke alarm go off.
if you look in the spot where it's supposed to be, it's removed.
So it doesn't even,
No.
there's no batteries, no nothing. Well,
Dude.
I heard it.
Okay.
I 100% heard it because I'm like, I'm going to make this joke when I come back.
There, I think there's one downstairs, but the one upstairs was going bonkers one day in front of our bedroom. So
It sounded like it was right in the living room.
I removed it and threw it, and I took the battery out.
Well, it went off.
Or did it?
Did you hear it down here?
No.
Well, it went off upstairs.
What if only you heard it?
I don't know, but I heard it.
We already talked about this.
Then I was thinking about, what if we did joint meditation?
Meet each other.
Yeah,
in
I've never thought about that. Like, what if we did it like same setting?
like the telepathy tapes where they meet on the hill.
Yeah. Like, as in, like, no, like we do it together.
Oh, that'll work. I mean,
I
you
don't
just
know
stay
if
quiet.
I mean, I'm sure it'll work, but I've never thought about it. But anyway.
That's actually really interesting. I'm saying that this correlation of events live on camera is pretty compelling to me, but I'm also an evidence-based kind of guy.
Yeah.
You talk about consciousness and how it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about the lady, your experience, and you go, I know it. Curtain breaks, boop. And then we already have the material changing. Go watch the last episode about the numbers and those experiences that lead to the wackiest
And
shit
we're not
we've
even
ever.
done. Dude.
No,
The
No.
numbers. Dude, oh, my.
no. It's a whole
We got
subject.
proof. Oh, my. That's a whole nother. Yeah.
Also, I'm only sidestepping it because it's an editing nightmare for me.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare to try to find all those guys, to go back in time and find them all and put them there. But that curtain split, right? Do you remember what happens when Jesus passes away?
No.
The curtain in the temple splits in half
Mm.
because the spirit is
It's
accessible.
very specific.
And it is accessible to everybody. We've been down here doing this show. This will be number 4, right? Setting out the whole thing, right? Nothing has happened. Nothing moved. Nothing.
That is true. We had the fan on last time, too.
Yeah.
You're not hot? You don't want the fan?
No, I'm not hot. Are you
Turn
hot?
it. No, I feel good, but it's kind of, I'm getting kind of
We
cold
wearing a
now.
goddamn sweatshirt in the middle of the studio,
I'm getting kind of cold.
and
I
it's
wanna-
August.
might have to lift it up.
You're getting kind of cold.
Yeah. It's all on my...
TJ, so cold.
It's all on my... It's about to make my nipples hard.
Oh,
Getting cold up in here.
the curtain splits, and you're like, oh, shit, that's a message for me.
We're going to have to check that smoke alarm, though. I 100% heard it because I'm like, ooh, let me not forget this freaking joke.
All right, fine. Pause. Take a pause. Because I have to pee.
Pause.
I have to pee now, too.
Dude.
Okay.
Okay.
Show me the smoke detector.
Bet. We'll be right... Dude, we'll be right back.
I-
I promise you that smoke alarm went off. Do not tell him I just spilled my drink.
All right. So
1, 2, 3. Back in action, guys.
it's the margarita.
Smoke alarm.
All right. So there is no smoke alarm making any noise.
Nope.
And you heard, can you make the sound?
Skirt. Y'all know how black people smoke alarms go off. They know what I'm talking about. How it makes that basketball court
I
noise.
got what you're saying. 4%. Yeah, I know.
I know.
What? Batteries? Hey, no batteries.
Yeah, battery.
The
I know
thing,
what's wrong with it. Ain't got no batteries in it.
Mm.
Oof. I saw that sip and instantly cringed.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's something. It's good. My throat hurts.
Look, that drink won't be coming back.
Ooh, I got tinglies.
They listening to us now. Oh, they don't like my fucking drink.
What do you mean you don't like the Cayman Jack's blood orange?
No, I love the Cayman Jacks.
Oh, you meant...
I meant the Ciroc.
Oh,
The Shiresh. We drinking straight Shiresh.
Oh,
Tech
yeah,
sup-
it is
Oh my
Suresh, aren't you?
God. We drinking Shiresh tech
Oh,
support.
it's fucking Irish, mate.
Shiresh tech support.
All right, so the thing that I just wanted to clarify, there is no detector going off.
Right.
You heard it, and you pointed.
We even asked your son.
You heard nothing.
I'm like, the whole time you ever lived here, have you ever heard a smoke alarm go? No. I didn't even, we don't even have a smoke alarm.
Yeah, and you're like this. What?
I heard it. I heard it go. I heard it.
All right. I'm going to leave it on you so we can walk through this together. That way I can use my hands. I like to use my hands like this. Use my hands. All right. You talked about the spirit, consciousness, and then the true belief.
Okay.
And then Apollo, get the gnat. Get the gnat. Damn it. Oh, he did. By the way, this video, the whole time, this camera's going to be moving. I've been in the middle. I've been on the one side to the other side.
Well, it's all right.
Hey, TJ, should be happening, man.
She be happening, man.
All right.
God damn.
So the minute that, what?
Motherfuckers stacked up like a pyramid.
Yes, the velo. All right. So that happened. We all went through it already. Yeah.
Dude, I've been holding this cup, contemplating drinking this.
Well,
for
if you
a
don't
minute.
want it, give it to me.
No, I'm going to sip
I
on it.
want it, and it's all that's left. Don't be, please. It's me Irish heritage. Dude. All right, fine. Did you notice this mug is T series? Have you noticed? It says T series, T man.
T for Titleist.
I like T man better.
That's what they come in. T the man. T the man. The fan's off.
You told me to take it off.
No, I said point it more up. White man can't jump or listen.
Yeah. Fine. I'll fix it.
Freaking camera stand. I mean, mic stand got limp dick. They said,
down.
this is what Malcolm and Martin fall for. Yeah, you changed that. You changed that fan.
I tried to.
You turned that fan on.
I tried to do it.
I tried to do what you said. I tried to do what you said.
I'm getting the boxing bag got me.
Yeah, we gotta move that. Dude. Already, look at that. It's just a matter of time, bro.
Oh, fantastic. 1, 2, 3. Good interactions as well.
That's what dude, it's just a matter of time.
It's just a matter of time.
Dude, get the fucking fan off my fucking face!
I was standing in front of you.
I tried to do what you said.
I tried.
First, y'all like the low cut? How y'all
Oh, yeah,
how y'all
it's
feeling
nice.
about the low cut? Actually, I don't care how you feel about the low cut. Yeah.
Margarita.
Margarita. Look, can we get a sponsorship by Cayman and Accelerator?
Here, let me do one.
You
I gotta give me that accelerator.
gotta hold the cup.
Ooh. No, that's all you need. That's the advertisement. That's what it does for you.
If I heard that
Look at
shit,
me.
I would
Look,
never
look.
drink an Accelerator.
Are you, watch.
up, man?
Look
Come
on
here.
my program.
Come here. You want to come up here?
He just moved the camera.
He did.
Do you realize what you've done?
Is he moving the camera or is it just this?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That, with nothing touching it, moved by itself. Apollo, stop.
Yeah. He be tucking that stomach in his pants, don't he?
Yo. Ski. Go on, get.
Go on, get. Go on, get. Go on, get. Get out of here, boy. Get.
You're down here pooping, you'll be here. I'm grateful.
What an interesting video.
I mean, most of this is probably snap. Just me watching. All right. No smoke detector. You heard the beep.
Mm.
That happened. This is now the new start
This
of
is all happening live.
Okay. I explained to you why the curtain split when the curtain split and Jesus was crucified. So then it means that all spiritual stuff is accessible to you and me.
Was that what that meant?
Yeah, that
So
was.
I'm gonna take that as another message. That's what that meant.
Yeah, you sick son of a bitch.
He's packed.
You. Oh wait. They didn't get fed.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Another cut.
Son of a. I understand now. Go on, get it.
You know, we should keep all that in. All right.
Anyway, the whole point that I wanted to make was that one, of course. But then this one is we talked about the. So let's go back to the goddess and goddesses of the Sumerian thing. Like they're picked, right? So, of course, right when I have to do it.
Bless you.
Oh,
Bless your soul.
got it. My nose tickles. Anyway, so the whole point is that they're picked because of this divination, right? So then I was like, okay, what the hell is that? And then when I started going back, I go, what is divination? Divination is it's Latin, which means to foresee or to be inspired by a god. Okay? And then I went, all right, so it means they were, I guess, awakened, if you can use that word, by the conscious presence of something beyond themselves. So then they became the priestess, and it goes right back to what you said to me. You said, what? Belief.
Yeah. You have to believe.
Belief. So
You have to believe. That is a non-negotiable.
So if they do it and they believe it, then they have this foresight from something beyond themselves, which also makes me go, oh, back to the same thing. It means that this physical item houses this conscious thing.
He's back.
What?
It's all right.
God dang it.
He's all right.
Go eat your food.
Already ate it.
Probably. But there's I don't know how you
maybe
would.
he senses something.
Well, probably. But I also don't know, like, there's a common theory where there's a ton of temples in Egypt for the different deities, right? The different, what?
He's like staring at the blue light.
That's where you stay down. You look right at it. Just focus on it. Passes out. But it's like, why are there so many temples? Why are there so many specific things that have this idea? If that's the idea that the consciousness of this thing can inhabit the space through the vessel of what it is, this makes more sense to me. You go in there and you do your deep meditation. You do these deep ritual practices because you're connecting to that specific frequency of whatever the thing you're going for, which is also why the gods themselves have different qualities, because you're tapping into the ultimate quality of this. Good, bad, whatever it would be, right? Love, war, right? All these things would be the thing you're looking to seek guidance from or guidance for in the material from something that is above you that has a consciousness to it. So it would have the ultimate outlook because that's usually where it's from. Then we get mixed up in string theory, and then we get mixed up in dimensions, and those dimensions, mathematically we can find, but then also, esoterically, those dimensions have a quality. Love would be a quality. Justice is a quality, right? But those are different levels on the ladder. So if you're tapping into a different level and you're harnessing it into a physical item, then it's for everybody, right? And I'm like, that's all happening and developing way before anything related to Western Christian ideology even shows up.
Mm-hmm.
So when we had this curtain thing split, it's like and it was also in the discussion we were talking about. It's for everybody.
Yeah.
It's for everybody.
We didn't even finish that.
No. And
Yeah.
you're like, what? Like, the sequence of events just went nuts. Like, it's still something that I'll probably sit with for like 3-4 days going, how do I write this in my fucking notebook? Like, okay, yeah. Beep. Thing beep. No smoke detector, all caps. Like,
That is actually crazy. But it doesn't surprise me. Like, I'm not fazed.
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
Why
I'm
not?
not fazed because I know I can't be scared. I have no choice. If you want to grow in this world, you can't be scared. You can't be scared of actual growth.
Very true. Yeah, you can't.
Some people are scared of their own growth. They're scared of the person they might become.
Ooh, say that again.
People are scared of their own growth.
And what?
Afraid of what they might become.
Which would be you, right? It'd be the person that you are. You're afraid of yourself.
Scared of the unknown.
You think about that. You're spiritually afraid of yourself. You won't grow ever because you're scared of. Like I said, I was talking to you earlier today where people lock themselves in a literal prison of their own mind. It's like they're afraid to realize the potential spiritually. So then their physical body makes a box because it's physical.
They only live in the physical.
Right. But also, remember you talked about the Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
The free will is a big deal. You freely choose to go do this or explore this or find it, right? We're not going to push you.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Paula, get.
What's he doing?
He's eating the table. What are you doing?
What's wrong, man? What's wrong? You got water and everything.
Yeah, I know. You got all your stuff.
Oh, why you be rubbing up against us? What's going on?
Yeah, see, I'm over here like this. Get the hell out of here. I'm like, hey, stop that.
Because it's your own cat.
Yeah, that's
does
true.
that, and I'll be like,
Hey.
get the hell.
Oh my.
Hey.
Okay,
Right,
we
he's
gotta
alright.
we gotta do the method. Come here, you little asshole. Where you at? Hey. Oh, you know it's coming. Scoot the boot.
Scoot in the boot.
Move. Yeah, move your ass.
Aw.
Come here.
Look at how he gonna take off running.
Hey, Rocky with the chicken. Come here. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna put this little trash can right in front of the little hole there. Good luck. Open up the key.
Man.
Sorry to see the ugly side of me. With the margaritas. It makes me a sassy bitch. What?
One thing that I searched this up.
Mm-hmm.
And I searched up, why are there no straight lines in nature?
Mm-hmm.
Because nature favors continuous growth.
That's what it says? You Googled it?
Yes. Nature favors continuous movement, minimum energy, and uniform disruption.
Now, this is a total tangent. I never told you. Look up the straight lines on Mars. By the way, Apollo just hit the fuck out of that bucket, dude. He just went like this. This is what he did. He
Yeah.
went like this. Ready? He went like... He just nailed the crap out of it.
See, I know those straight lines on Mars, right? But
Yeah.
I'm just thinking in the natural world,
Right.
because we always try to do not natural. I mean, we always try to think about physical.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has to be. We always try to equate everything to a man-made thing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not man-made. You have to think outside the box. And nothing man-made is. Backtrack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dorian.
Anything that is made by not a man is not a straight line. Because it favors continuous growth.
Right.
And I just think about that consciously in us as individuals. We got to stop thinking in this material world because it's made up.
Right. Well,
We're kind of walking this straight line.
Yep.
There's no such thing as a straight line. in the natural
I
world.
see where you're going. Whoa, dude.
There's nothing about this world that is a straight line. So it's like, and even in our own minds and our own conscious.
Dude, put that in perspective right now in your head with let's just put it like general box thinking religious ideology. Mm-hmm. It is always a straight line.
Always a straight line.
Right? Start, finish. Right?
It's a story.
It's man-made.
A story is what?
Man-made.
It's usually a straight line. It's man-made. There's usually an easy... A straight line is an easy way to tell the end and the start. The start and the beginning. It's hard to tell the start and beginning on a circle.
Mm-hmm.
Or on a curve.
Right. You have no idea about you have no idea what a yuga looks like.
No.
Type in right now on your laptop.
Eucalyptus.
No, not eucalyptus. That's my wedding color.
My wedding color.
I won't be there. YUGA cycle.
You didn't even hear that.
Wait, I heard that.
Oh.
Piece of shit. You have to be there.
Repeating framework of 4 cosmic.
Now click on images. Isn't that a circle?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Most frameworks.
Think about this with like our lifespan. Start, end.
Mm-hmm.
There is no end.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's a circle.
It's continuous growth.
Yeah,
Just like how in nature, what? You burn a flower, they talk to each other. Mm-hmm. They scream, they talk, they communicate. That's continuous. It's like a high-pitched scream. That's continuous growth. They're communicating something.
Right, and
you have to get out of this linear mind frame and start thinking exponentially.
And then and that's something that, I mean, me personally, I've struggled with a little bit.
I guess that can be considered a straight line too.
Well, no. So the yuga cycle and the general cycle, all of it, a circle, right? There's no finish.
The circle of life.
The only thing you're doing over and over and over, again, maybe it's because we're biased and we live in the Western world with all these nice stuff, but they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Really, they don't care. It goes around and it keeps going, right? Again, there's this, belief of like...
That's like the analogy, life goes on. That's all I think about. Life goes on.
Because of Oliver Tree?
No, life goes on as in... Life goes on. No. Life goes on as in like life's going to continue without you. Mm-hmm. That's why people like get down or they get stuck in one spot. Time doesn't care. Life doesn't care. It's going to continue going with or without you. There is no... People think just because they stop, everything else stops. Mm-hmm. The whole world stops. No. Yeah. It's going to keep moving in this cycle. Mm-hmm. So either you're a part of it or you're not. Yeah. And technically you have no choice but to be a part of it. Or you get left behind.
No, you do.
And why would you? And what's your explanation on that?
So that's the whole point to where the guides won't show you unless you are willing to know. So again, this is like a very big, just full transparency. We're getting to know each other. For me, I had to take every belief I ever had when I was growing up and cut it into sections and then say yes or no. Yes. And a very simple thing.
That's what everyone needs to do. I don't understand why that's such a hard concept to understand.
Because it breaks their mind. Like it really does, because then they're like, well, then I believed a lie. And you were like, wouldn't you rather know that?
Sometimes we believe in a lie, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. The goal is to learn the truth.
Yes.
And I don't understand why the truth is so frowned upon. Like, why?
Truth hurts.
Why are you so scared? And I live by that. And I say it all the time. The truth hurts, and the truth needs to be told.
Yep.
That's why we're such honest people.
Yep.
And it's like, yes, I care about feelings, but I really don't. Because the truth hurts. You need to know the truth. I don't understand why people get so stuck in this lie, and they get stuck in that linear mindset where there can't be anything else. There only has to be God and Jesus.
Right.
Like, okay, but maybe go back. What were people thinking about even before then? Well, it doesn't matter because we live in now.
Whoa.
But what if I told you the past, present, and future is now?
Right.
There can't. There's only now.
That's a good point.
And I 100% strongly believe the past, present, and future is now. Just think about this. Just ask yourself this. Me doing this, my hand movement. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are like, oh, that's present because you're moving in the present, right? But me moving this, boom. Did I move my hand in the past? Yes. Did I move my hand in the present right now? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did I
Continuous motion.
Can I continuously move it in the future? Yes. Past, present, and future. All just by we live in the past, present, and future every day. Time moves on without you.
Dude.
You have to keep moving. And you have to keep this continuous cycle of growth.
Something I wanted to bring up too. Sorry. It's my bad habit. I got my bad habit going down. Excuse me, I gotta have a little taste, a little sipple.
Cut.
Now do what you did. I didn't have to say anything.
That's what Kim Kardashian doing on Fortnite.
Yeah, dude, that was so. Tell me that wasn't funny, man.
It was funny.
What you gonna do? Block the bullets with her ass? Right?
Came in Jack, blocking bullets with your ass.
Only $24.99 for Battle Pass. Yeah.
Battle Pass.
You're like, oh god.
Yeah.
The thing that I find interesting when we go through some of these is like, yes. Do you know what else is really hard to calculate? Just it's fine. Just make fun of me on our show. We're great friends. He hates me. Time.
Yeah.
You can't calculate, right? There's an estimate you can get. And this is why I also like the Thomas Campbell, right? His perspective too. I thought it was something I've never thought of before, right? Because it's something that would be anticipated for someone who's material. Okay, so they go, okay, consciousness is base level, right? Well, how come we can see the planets and we can move forward and see those? And he goes, he said, did you ever play No Man's Sky?
No.
No. Do you know the algorithm they invented?
No.
It's like spontaneous mass calculation. So they have trillions of planets, but it kind of just stores the general information, right, in this little housing. And then you go somewhere else, and it keeps that little tiny memory. So when you go back, it remembers the tiny little bit, but changes very small details. So you can go to the same planet, but it's not the same. It's just reloading itself because you've been there before. Mm-hmm. His idea is that that's what happens as you move out. You're not going to find an answer out in the stars. You're going to render what you've seen because it's based on probability. So the probability that you've already seen this type of planet is then now the solid outcome, just like No Man's Sky, where now Pluto is going to be Pluto the whole time. Because you've already seen it as that outcome. It remembers it, makes it, right? Mm-hmm. We're thinking tiny, like human stuff. But if you think on a big cosmic computer type level, that's no problem. So the farther you go, right? So for example, he was on Joe Rogan. He asked the question later in that episode. He goes, so what happens if I
like Thomas Campbell.
I mean, it's really, I like him a lot. It makes me want to get his books.
Yeah. I'm most definitely going to get his books.
Yeah. There's 3 parts, I think. Yeah. One, and I like how it's broken down because it then breaks it down. One of them, I think the book that you would actually resonate with a lot is the one that is just spiritualism in this model. What does that look like? The general gist of what I get from him on these shows is that's super relative. And this is also, so you are the experience. You're the spiritual person who goes through these things. Mm-hmm. For me, I'm evidence. I'm logical, regular evidence to then back up what you have. The most amazing thing about the relationship that me and you have, other than just all the divine timing stuff we've already gone through, is the point that it's both sides of like the human brain. Mm-hmm. There's the creative, spiritual type, like art, deco type stuff. And then there's the logical, analytical, like read this data. I remember that point, right? Both of us at the same time combine into maybe a framework that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I can't do it, right? I mean, we didn't get to the full lady experience.
I was just thinking that.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Was there any reason that you would think that?
I was just thinking it because I'm like, damn, the viewers are probably like, they didn't even find us the lady.
Oh, for me, that's not what I was going to say. But go ahead. Tell the experience that you had.
Oh, well, I had a dream. And this is before I even met you.
Yep.
This was years ago.
Again, I want them to have the full,
So I'll try.
have them.
I'll try.
Hey, I do this.
I already experienced it. Like I've already been through the emotions already. So I'll try to.
Yeah.
Literally a dream, but it was like a white and gold, like castle, palace. I don't know. But
And
it's
this
like
is prior to any of this stuff.
yes, anything I knew. This is just a random dream I had.
Mm-hmm.
Long, very long hallway, but I kept hearing like this. I'm like thinking about it in my head. I just kept hearing like this humming noise, like beautiful humming, like someone was singing a song, but I couldn't really like decipher if it was English or what the words really were. But someone's humming, and I'm just walking down this white and gold this hallway. It's just glowing. I'm only saying like white and gold because I can see like different doors. It's kind of like the Matrix hallway. But imagine like super, like endless, like super big, and it's really just radiant, like just glowing. Walk down and I'm just like, okay, the humming just getting louder and louder. I get to the door where I think is the door. Open it, and it's this lady. I can't depict her face, but it's a lady. She's not really facing me. She's kind of like facing like kind of like side, kind of like how we're looking, kind of like at the cameras. In a way, how you guys kind of see me like this. And she's just still just humming. And it's very peaceful and beautiful. Like blonde hair, all white, just white, radiant, just glowing. No, not really like a body. I can't like depict the body, but she's kind of like sitting like on a bed. Sitting on something like a bed or something, but she's just humming and just white and gold, radiant. And that's really it. And I just remember just waking up, like hearing the harmony. Then I just remember waking up from that. Then years later, I still remember that dream because it was just so like it's just a core. It's literally just a core memory.
Was it it was so vivid that you remember it years later?
Yeah, it was very, very vivid.
Okay, and then what happened?
Then we met each other. Then I just randomly brought it up. I'm like, yeah, I had this crazy dream about a lady. Boom. Then you're like, the lady? You pulled up a picture. This is what she looks like. My eyes instantly started watering and started crying. I couldn't control this instantly.
What were the words you told me?
I was like, no. Like, stop. Like, no, hold on. Like, I was like, well, dude, hold on.
Dude.
Because it was just full of emotion. Like, I never thought about it again until we like talked. I'm like, oh, well, I thought about it before, but I never looked at that picture. I saw a picture. I looked up a lady, wrote it down. I just had it in my memory. Then I saw it, and I'm like, that's her. That's the lady. That's the lady I think I saw singing that beautiful harmony in my dream.
Are you feeling it again?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
I always feel it when I bring her up. It's like I feel it because I experienced it.
Okay, sorry. Do you see my hairs?
Yeah.
Like it's like static electricity in the room,
and I just remember it. Like
weird.
It's just a very core memory. Like,
well, the thing I'm trying to connect in a logical sense is your experience of this spiritual lady, Sophia, this wisdom character, this ultimate Namu. It's this whole thing that made existence possible. The thing I can't again, this will be a phrase I should put on a shirt. I can't square that circle because I'm the logical type evidence based. I cannot see the connection between like this UFO phenomenon. The Sumerians have a UFO type phenomenon, right? There's even not specifically stating it, but it's just too hard not to look at it in that lens if they're being honest, right? Same with the King's List, right? There's 32,000 years, 48,000, 42, like, and then it goes right to other kings that live regular lives. Like, if anything, if it was different, right? maybe a dash, like a line above those, and then here.
Mm-hmm.
They do that without the dash. Do you know what they say?
What?
These are the kings before the flood. Those are the exact words. These are the antediluvian kings, the ones that were here before we had this catastrophe. And then you get regular lifetimes. Now, if you cross-reference other texts that have a flood.
Was that the flood of Utnapishtim?
Yeah, so if you put in, like, if you want to type it in, the Sumerian kings list, right, are the kings before the flood. And then you can put what happens after the flood with those kings. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get that whatever catastrophe occurred, cut the lifetime off. Like, I don't understand. Because then at the same time, from us using, like, say, Genesis and the Bible as our perspective, right? Adam lived for a long time. But it's not that long, right? Like 900 something years or whatever. And then you go down, and they still live a long time. But then you go, well, Genesis says that if you'll only live 130 or 120 or whatever it is. You're like, all right, well, there has to be something. Like, again,
something cut them off.
There's
no way you go from thousands of years to just 130.
So the only thing I can think of in my head is that when the connection point between the lady, this spiritual conscious entity that birthed all consciousness, and the UFO phenomenon is something conscious, right? The consciousness then started birthing physical people, physical life. And then, from whatever reason, that life came down to here. We thought they were gods.
Mm-hmm.
And we, yay, Enki, and all these people, right? We started giving them names, started worshiping them as the idols. But they're not the actual reality.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Is this making sense?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's physical to us. And we've already established that physicality matters to human beings. Just like time. Right? Mm-hmm. That middle connection point is a little fuzzy because it means we might this entire time have been worshiping physical beings that were just above our comprehension and called them gods. So now the conflict is that these actual spiritual conscious entities that are the reality are trying to now communicate to people like you in a way that actually matters. Not a physical one, not something that needs to be like touched or grabbed or whatever, right? Which also is very reminiscent of like, Thomas. Do you know Doubting Thomas? Right? Thomas didn't believe Jesus rose, right? Maybe it's the upbringing. But he had to touch him, right? He had to feel the wounds, see him eat, to believe he came back, right? Even if let's shelf that one for a little bit, but he had to touch it. It's material. There's nothing he didn't like understand anything relating to the spirit. It's very physical, which makes sense in like a Jewish sense, right? But again, at that time, not now, but it's all material for human beings.
You might want to move it. I've been noticing your light is like really.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like really. It's not hitting you hard. It's like really beaming on you. It seems like.
It's kind of special. I'm electrical.
I thought it looked like it was in your eye.
No. I think I'm just looking at it like this way.
Yeah.
But the whole thing I'm trying to make, I know it's a long-winded argument, but it's if we try to use the material world, the physical world, to understand something that isn't physical, well, we are never going to get it.
Never.
Period. Like, the whole point is not to.
Mm-hmm. You have to understand that it's not to.
Right. Which means what? You need what?
Consciousness. The first step.
Right.
The very first step.
Which we can't explain.
You can't explain consciousness. You can't even explain how you get your thought. Like, I don't know.
What is your thought? Here, hold on. I got this. Sorry. Camera's on you. In Plato, what is thought and how does it apply to the forms? So the forms are the ideas, the blueprints, right? So thought is the highest activity of the soul. It turns away any unreliable physical senses. And then, it turns away from unreliable physical senses to grasp eternal, unchanging truths. So, thought applies to the forms by actively recognizing, remembering, and contemplating the ideas, which would be then the blueprints, moving past physical shadows to true knowledge. Are you familiar with Plato's cave?
No.
The analogy of Plato's cave?
No.
Okay. This is going to be fun.
The straight face.
Yeah. Well, it's I think it'll make sense to you now, right? We might have talked about it earlier. I can't remember, but this will definitely make sense, right? Plato's cave analogy image. So this will go on the screen. I'll put it like right over there. To find a good one. But the whole idea is that people are behind like a wall of physicality, right? They're looking essentially like a movie theater. You're looking at the movie. You think the movie is real life. This is the truth. This is what we're looking at, right? What you don't know is behind that wall of the physical are different physical beings who are holding up like images of stuff. A bird, right? The sun, right? The shadow that casts from the fire behind them in this cave, that shadow is the movie screen. So you're watching the movie screen thinking it's reality. But you don't know that there's someone behind you making the things. Right? Now, when you get past the fire, right, and you go up to the actual surface level, not the cave, which makes the shadows, it's all dark like a movie theater, right? Yeah. When you get to the surface, the sun hurts your eyes.
It's like Karate Kid.
What?
Like Jaden Smith Karate Kid when they're at that movie.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing. Yeah.
I like Jaden Smith. Split kick. You're right. It's just that. But one of these, so it's kind of like you're prisoners in the reality, right? One of them makes it to the surface, the real existence, right? It blows his mind. He has no idea. The light is bright, but he sees the leaves. He sees the trees. He sees everything that is actually real. And then goes, oh my God, you guys have to get out of the cave. So he goes back down and tells them, this is not reality. Reality is over here. You just have to step over this wall, right? Go to the other platform and walk to the surface, right? Come with me. I'll show you. And they go, no, you're crazy, right? We can't do that. We can't leave this thing. This is what life is like. And he goes, it's not. To the point where they get very violent. And they're like, we're going to fucking kill you for saying this stuff, right? And he goes, screw you guys. I'm going to the surface.
Yourself.
Right. So that's Plato. Remember 400 BCE? This is a guy, philosopher, whose job is to assess and break these down, right? That's the whole point. That analogy has been, honestly, it's been a lifesaver for me because it means the stuff that I have so far, let's just put it as logical information, is still just a shadow. What you're doing is going to the surface, right? And bringing it back down to me. I just can't find it myself to leave the cave yet. And I don't know why. Maybe I'll assess it later.
You're the way you talk.
What?
Just listen to the way you talk.
But,
I can't. I don't know why. I can't.
Well, I'm not saying it.
You're being too logical.
Yeah.
It's not. We keep talking about this. You don't have enough faith.
Right.
You can, but you can. Like you know you can.
Right.
But it's like you keep that logic piece. You keep trying to create a straight line out of a circle.
Ooh. That is really good. Also, that hit in a very weird way. I got chills again. That's weird.
It's the way you talk. It's literally, you can hear it the way you talk.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
It's not enough. Like me, I don't like if I don't know, I don't know. Well, I don't know, but I know it's there. I felt it. I don't know what it means.
Well, something I can't square this circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
The stuff that makes sense to you based on experience. Like, I go, hey, do you know this? And you go, no. But you're still going through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like at times it feels like you don't know how to describe it to me, but it actually makes sense to me. So it's like I'm not saying that like one's above the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's really the definition of what I would call partnership.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I can talk this way and do this and blah, 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 but I'm not going to get the thing unless I go outside the cave.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're doing all the studying inside the cave.
Right. Ooh, boom. This thought was insane.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? For me, all right, remember I was talking about the UFO phenomenon and the ability to take something material as the craft, but something above it has to make the craft, right? The UFO could be the shadow.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that makes you see it, but the whole point is that behind it, there's something else causing the thing, right? I've never thought of it that way until this moment, but that's kind of on track. Like, the whole point of maybe, because, like, I know that, like, a lot of people have this interpretation. It's called, we saw it at Half Price Books, The Day After Roswell, right? That book. We got, like, fiber optic cables and all these things from this 1947 crash. By studying this thing, maybe that's the point. You're bringing something that is a new tech from this thing. The thing doesn't matter. It's how human beings use it to then develop themselves. Mm-hmm. So I mentioned Diana Pasulka earlier. She wrote a book called Encounters. It's on my shelf. It's about all these experiences with these things. The point is that they're called donations. So a fully intact craft will just be hanging out. They'll see it, boop, radar, and it'll just land. No one's inside. It's just a craft with new tech. And they're called donations. The donation is the knowledge of humanity, the knowledge of this thing to humanity. So we're focused so much on the material that we forget that this thing is ridiculously insane. And it reminds me of the shadow a lot. Where it's like, oh, this is the thing we want you to see, so you can then build to get to surface level. And maybe that's the lady.
Yeah.
Because Chris Bledsoe's the guy. Excuse me. Chris Bledsoe's the guy who has this lady experience. So I pulled up his image, and that's the one that made you cry.
Yeah.
Right? I can't square that circle between this spiritual resonance and the UFO phenomenon. It's something I've struggled with, but that's the picture I used, and that's the one that gave you that reaction. But it's one of those moments I really won't forget. Like, I mean, it wasn't even like a second, dude. The minute that I like, oh, this picture, and you went, does that, whoa. Like, it was, like, immediately.
I felt it.
Yeah, like, is there any way you can kind of go through it? Like, what was it joyous? Was it, like...
At first, it was fear.
Fear.
It was fear that it was like, that's what the fuck I saw.
Yeah.
And how the fuck do you have a picture of what I just saw in
my
dream? It was one of...
How does that make sense?
It was fear. At first, I was like, oh, no, hold on, no. Get that off the screen. Then it was like, hold on. Okay, that's what I saw. Pull it back up so I can see it. Then it was like one of those, like, okay, now I want to learn and understand more. Like, that's not even like half of it. We've been through it all, like sleep paralysis and a bunch of other stuff. Like,
yeah, I mean, we can go into that if you.
That doesn't matter.
If you.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, yawn. T-Man. T-Man
it doesn't matter.
T-Man getting hungry and sleepy.
Yeah, I'm ready for a burger.
Well, the thing I wanted to bring up, and we can end on this note.
Yeah, we're good.
If you're good. So, we already talked about the deities, divination, and what that actually means. And then you mentioned the dream state and this out-of-body experience. So, they're very close, right? So, let's just do the similarities with, let's say, something physical, right? So, the brain activity. both states, again, this is dream state and out of body, right? Occur during similar levels of deep relaxation or REM sleep. So measurably, we can see that the out of body experience is the exact same as the sleep state, right?
Yeah.
It's a different shift in the brain physically. The same thing is vivid sights, vivid sounds. Both can make you feel like you see, hear, and touch things with total clarity, right? And with that is information. Like people who pop out of their body in a hospital in the worst situation know what the doctors are saying, even though they're pronounced dead. And then when they are back, they repeat it to the doctor. That's something that, again, I can't explain.
Yeah.
Because you're not in your body.
You can't explain it.
Like, you're out of body, dude. You're hovering, and you go, hey, I know what you said to that nurse. What? Like, that doesn't make sense. And materially, it doesn't make sense.
No.
Right?
It won't ever make sense.
Right.
Like, why is there no straight lines? It won't make sense. Like,
but they still know. That to me, that's validation.
Yeah.
Dream, and it says loss of body in both states. You feel that, like, your arms and legs, right? You might be lying in bed, but also you're not in bed, right? So there's a pattern to it. So anyway, at least I thought it was interesting that the brain activity is the exact same. Yeah. So it's shifting your mind physically to something that isn't physical to experience it, right? Same with, and again, we already had deep discussions about like what happens when you go to sleep. But in that same state, meditation has the same benefit. You get in that state on command. Thomas Campbell, for example, says the exact same thing. Have you gotten there?
Yeah.
Right? He's like, I can do it anytime I want. I know the state, I can get there. Right? Perfect. Like, that tells me all I need to know. Period. It means you can go there whenever you want to. Which means,
makes me want to keep learning.
Right? You, I kind of want you to describe the pixels that you're talking about.
How life in my eyes are like pixels.
Because it's been happening to me for a long time, but I don't know how to describe it. And then you said, oh, it's like pixels. And I went, what?
Yeah, I don't know if anyone else sees life like this, but like for my eyes, everything's like pixelated. It's hard to describe. Like I can still see it, but it's like pixely. Like it's not physical.
Do the pixels seem blurry?
Yes, they're like, it makes me feel like I always saw it as my eyesight. Like, oh, it's bad, my eye's bad, whatever. But it's like, it doesn't matter what it is, what the object is. It's just everything just pixelated. Even just the concept of never feeling alive. I always say this, like I don't feel alive. I don't know why. It's just so weird to me. Like I never feel like I'm in the present.
Can I ask you a personal question on camera? The lady experience, did you feel alive?
I don't know what I felt. I can't remember because it was, and I don't want to make anything up because it was years ago. Right. I just remember the dream.
Well, that's respectable. I just thought that maybe there was something I could get.
Yeah, I don't remember really. I just remember the dream and how vivid it was, but I don't remember how I felt during the moment. Yeah. It was like one of those things like, all right, whatever.
Well, something...
I just moved on.
Here's a good segue. What do you think she is? Like, from experience, from all these things, what do you think she is?
Since I'm still learning, from what I know now, she's just a deity. You know, I'm still going through that. I don't think she's God. But maybe she is. Maybe she is the Namu figure.
You saw the Nat.
Yeah, who can be whatever. But it's like, from my knowledge now, she's just a subset of God. Right underneath or somewhere. And we've been talking about that. I'm like, okay, Sumerians say Inky is wisdom. Because I'm thinking materialistically.
But here's something else too. I think this is important. Is Inky just the one holding the shadow? Is he just making the shadow, but the actual thing is above?
Yeah.
Right? Yes? Right? So then Inky wouldn't be wisdom. He's just holding the shadow of what would be wisdom.
And it's crazy because I just say wisdom because this is what they called him. So it's like, okay, if I'm just going off what they're just going off just logic. And it's like, that's all I can go off from.
Yeah.
But it's like I truly I know she's real in some aspect. I just don't know where she fits in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the part I don't understand. I don't know where she fits in.
Something that is hard for the human being is to, like, we, again, back to the box analogy, me and you make boxes to understand. What if we're putting her in that box?
I'm sure we are.
What if she's actually the same thing that we think God would be, but just a different quality? Right?
I can believe it, yeah.
So it means it's God, but we're putting her in this box.
I mean, God is beyond our understanding. And
Right.
will always be beyond our understanding.
Well,
Like, she can be, I don't know.
well, let's just put it this way. In our context of, growing up in the church, right? What does God choose to do when he comes down here? Let's just go to the New Testament. Who embodies God in the New Testament?
Jesus.
Right. Which is a physical.
I won't make that point, but
What?
keep going. Nope.
Make the point.
Nope, that's a me and you point.
Gotcha. Okay. To me, if it has to be this physical thing, okay, it can be. It chooses to be. So when I look at the Gnostic textual information, also in that same context, chooses to be Jesus at this time. So does these things, does these great miracles, does whatever, right? Again, me in my logical head, I'm fighting both sides, trying to do both lines. So I'm trying to use the logical information to establish, let's say, biblical scholarship and then spiritualism, right? I'm trying to mesh both together, right? It's difficult because logically it doesn't make sense, but also spiritually kind of makes a little sense. So you have this weird line you have to balance. But at least in the Gnostic text, you have some of them where, like, I remember it's kind of a negative thing, but it's called the laughing Jesus. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
No.
It's where the spirit of Christ embodies a person, chooses that person because of the baptism in Mark, right? All of them have him being baptized, right? Mark starts his ministry at baptism, right? So the earliest gospel we have starts at the baptism because that's the point that matters.
I never thought of this thought before, but
What?
I don't even think you need to get baptized.
No, that's a very new thing.
I've never thought of that before, but I'm like, what even is the point? I get the point is like you're turning your new life over. Yeah, I was baptized when I was younger, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, and it's the water. That's another point we can kind of talk about the significance of water.
Yeah.
Bathing yourself, cleansing yourself in the water. And it's like, is it really? I don't see it's more of it's a physical thing. You're trying to turning a conscious mind into a physical thing by dumping your body in the water and feel like you're cleansing yourself. But you don't need that. Just turn your life over.
They can't. You can't.
I gotta bathe first.
So let's go back to, so we're gonna jump to logical chase. Excuse me. Baptism is used for people who are how do I put this? So the same place they found the Dead Sea Scrolls, there's a pit, right, with steps, right? So they would go down, cleanse themselves, so they could be in the presence of God, and walk out, right?
So that's what that cleansing themselves to be in the presence,
right? It's the
that
act,
makes sense. Yeah,
right?
that makes sense.
That's the same reason. They would do it all the time, so they would have to constantly go through because there are rules based on the Old Testament rules and guidelines where it makes you unclean, right? So you'd have to, one that sticks out is if you handle a dead body because you have to bury them, well, now immediately after, before you do anything related to God, you need to be baptized because that's unclean, right? So there's a very routine process that's logical.
That makes sense.
Which I understand.
Yep.
The thing that it doesn't make sense is current baptism.
You do it once.
Right, you do it once.
You
and
do
you're
it
done.
once and get sinned again, and you sin again.
Right. To be honest,
Even just that topic of sin, I've never thought about this before. Like, who is telling you you're sinning?
right.
If you have free will, of course, there's good and evil, and we all know, yeah, people do bad things. But
Just let's explore it. Keep going.
even just the concept of sin,
Mm-hmm.
who are you to tell me I'm sinning because I'm discovering the truth?
Right. Do you know what the word sin means?
I do not. If I was just a guess without even looking up the real meaning, just from like Christian background, is you're doing something against God's will.
Well, this is really good. I know what it means. I just want to be able to give you the exact thing. So it's an archery term, right? Which means missing the mark. So you shoot. I just missed a little outside that center mark.
Like it makes sense in this context.
Right? So, again, it doesn't mean what you just said. We're taught something that isn't accurate.
Okay.
Right?
I'm going to look it up too. Just
Okay.
so I can see it on my screen too.
So, again, remember we were talking about the Odyssey? Right?
One thing that people need to stop. I'm so sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I just looked at the real meaning of sin, missing the mark.
Yes.
Failing to miss the target, rather than breaking a rigid rule. The truth hurts, guys.
Yeah.
The truth really does. And I've never thought about that before, but I'm like, who is to tell you that you are sinning? If sacrificing and things was allowed back then,
Yep.
who is to tell? Oh, it's a new age.
Well,
so we
also,
don't do that anymore. What? Like, it doesn't make sense because who was to tell you that it's a new age? God didn't make up no new rules
or time.
time.
He's outside of time.
So God didn't make up any new rules or regulations. So who's to tell you that you are sinning or you're not following the rules by? Of course, I don't agree with sacrifices and stuff. It's kind of weird, but even then, like, who's to tell you that we can't sacrifice anymore because it's a new age?
Right.
Well, isn't that a sin? Because you're going against what God originally said.
Yeah. So now,
So now you're, you know what I'm saying?
yes.
And people can't comprehend that because, like, well, technically you are going against what God initially taught.
Yes.
If you are so biblical, you're technically sinning by not going with what God originally taught.
Right. Also, a good quote, and this is something that I've really held deep. All right, so in this context, God and Jesus are the same thing.
They do that in church.
What?
That's one man. I'm just thinking, like, even just my church background.
Mm-hmm.
The picture of God and Jesus are always the same. Mm-hmm. I've never seen a picture separately from God and Jesus. Mm-hmm. They're always a white man. That's the comment I wanted to make earlier.
Yes.
A white male.
Yeah.
And they do that just to manipulate your mind because it's all a political game.
Right. Now, take this into consideration.
Just stop it at that. But yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Now, imagine, let's say, again, there's a real project that was called Blue Beam, Project Blue Beam. It's a CIA program to manipulate other people who run government. If I show them something, and again, this is insane to me. If I project an image in the air, it's going to be so baffling, they're going to believe it's happening.
Correct.
Right? That is called blue beam, right? If they do that, and Jesus, let's just put historically, right? Probably wasn't a white dude. Right?
Most definitely wasn't.
Okay. Remember I told you this months ago. I was like, if there's on the news, right, there are going to be millions, if not billions of people on planet Earth who are going to go like this. Oh my God, he's here. Right?
Naive.
If they don't think, right? This is where I'm having a hard balance. You have the spirit. You have this intuitive spiritual knowledge. I have the logic, which makes sense because we can balance both and we can be this. I really think that we were talking about the lady and wisdom. If you wanted to plan it out for me and you, you'd bring us together to do this thing. It's the ultimate, like both are 100%, but they equal the reality.
Besides you.
What?
I felt like I just saw something besides you.
Was there something?
I just consider it your guide.
Yeah. Well, this is all something I've never thought about. This is all free flow thinking about it. If I was... Ooh. That's odd. That was weird. Right? The fan, by the way, is on you. It's not touching me. It got colder.
Yeah, it did.
Did it? My legs are really cold. That's...
You got pants on, too.
I have full-on pants on.
Yeah. I just pray to become closer to God.
Right.
The real, true God.
Now, I think people need to recognize the same thing that we have recognized and found. Is that maybe you don't know everything. It's impossible. But also, there are people in your life that can connect the other sides you miss. You can also choose not to acknowledge those people. That's also free will, right? Like, that makes sense to me, right?
I'm just thinking about it just like a business mindset in general, too.
That's the thing. I've never thought of this as business. The only, if you want to say the only business that this involves is the business of reality. Period. Like, again, I told you, can I ask you a question? Remember that time I told you I don't care about anything? I care about the things I can't touch, my family, memories, and that stuff. Did you actually believe me?
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's saying that to be like a nice person?
That's why I keep telling you that you can.
Right. I don't have those things. That's not, but also...
I feel like you're in the way better spot than me, mentally.
Right. That's what scares me the most. Is that, like I said, you have the gift of going back and forth. Go do this, come back, go do this, and come back, right? I really don't, I think I just know myself too much to realize if I go there and I see whatever, if I saw the lady, dude, this is over. Like, all of this is done, right? Material then really doesn't matter.
That's why you haven't been...
Yes.
That's why you haven't seen anything.
So you
have to balance both.
Right. Remember when we were taught the fear of God? Right? It's a beautiful fear, but you still fear it, right? Because it's so miraculous. That's what I'm afraid of. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I just embrace it because I already believe that it's true. And I embrace it because I also respect the human mind, like other people's mindset as well. And I know I can't corrupt it.
Yep.
And it's like, it's okay. Like, I pray that I can handle, I pray to God, just give me all my family members stress because I know I have a strong enough mind to handle it.
We both have the exact same thing. Yep.
Even though I know I might be stressed out and I might not be able to think, I know, okay, at least it's me because at least I know I can handle me. I don't know how anyone else can handle themselves or the situations I might go through. It's like, you might not be able to handle something like that, but okay, just give it to me. I got it for you. I'll handle the burden for you.
Both of us do that, yeah.
So you have to handle the burden, which I know you'll get there. You are there. It's that piece of you being scared.
Yep.
Which I'm scared too. I'm scared of just evil forces, like seeing evil. But I'm learning to try to like get out of that mindset of not being scared of simple stuff. Because it's true.
Yep.
Like, it's real. Like, you can't be scared of... I'm not scared of physical things.
Yep.
It's real. Yeah, there's evil everywhere.
Right.
Okay, embrace it. I'm scared because I don't know what the hell it looks like.
Also, there's more empty space in that can than the actual can. Right? There's more space between molecules than there is that can. That, I can understand that. The thing, also, the evil type entities, even if they're there, doesn't matter. I'm already in a place I shouldn't be at. Which means, also, this is a very classic, at least for me, in my head, oh, I never got to the point. We'll get there, I promise, about like, oh, I heard this thing and it stuck with me. But I think this is important because it's helping me also realize what's happening. I'm not scared of anything evil. The thing I'm terrified of is because if the evil is there, it means there's an overriding good, so I'm safe.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm already in the space that is beyond comprehension, then both of you guys exist at the exact same time.
Correct.
So what am I afraid of?
Correct.
0. The thing I'm afraid of is coming back from a realm that is intangible and then trying to make material life work. Right? There's
I think of it as you have no choice.
well,
I have
mean,
no choice but to make it work. Life still goes on with or without you.
but also remember the people who become monks. They become ascetic. They isolate
Shit,
themselves.
Good for you. You
No.
bald head bastard. Sorry, I'm just playing. But still.
I completely understand them.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same reason. I'm pretty sure it's St. Thomas.
Yeah, I won't ever become no fucking monk.
You would if you had something you couldn't touch. If you went to 7th realm and you couldn't talk about it.
Man, I want to be with my family. I want to live life. I want to build generational wealth. That's my goal. Is to make sure the people who can't comprehend that realm can still live a peaceful physical life, just like myself. That's the goal. My goal isn't to become all-knowing and become a monk. And
I was right. Okay, it's St. Thomas.
Mhm.
Okay? I've been saying it. I've been kind of unsure. This is where intuition has been kicking in.
yeah,
I'll remember something I read from who knows how long, and I'll remember.
yeah.
St. Thomas Aquinas stopped writing and speaking after a profound mystical experience during a random mass. December 6, 1273. So, his friend... What? Who's the author of your book? What's his first name?
Reginald.
Mm-hmm. St. Thomas's friend was named Reginald of Piperno and urged him to finish his work, the Summa Theologiae. Right?
Okay, I'm listening. That's kind of weird.
Right? He said, Thomas absolutely refused. He said, explaining everything he had written felt like straw compared to the realities, plurality in that word.
Plural. I was
Right?
just thinking that. Plural.
Yes, the realities of God that had been revealed to him.
Mm-hmm.
He said it's straw. So the doctrine that we have of like, oh, St. Thomas, city of God, right? All these things, it's going to blow away. It's nothing. It doesn't mean anything. What I actually saw, these realities, plural, are far beyond anything I can. Refuse to write, refuse to speak, nothing. Like, he goes, I'm done, right?
Yeah, I've never seen anything that crazy.
The thing I'm afraid of is that, right? Because then it means it's not logical in the physical sense anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What it is the reality of what's happening, and I can't say anything, not because I don't want to, not because I choose not to. It's because I physically cannot.
Well, let me hold that burden for you and experience it myself.
I'll accept it. I'll accept it.
Because I think in the back of my mind, I understand that the goal still has to be done. There's still a mission in the physical world. No matter how much I know, I still have to make sure that everyone who doesn't understand still has a peaceful life, including myself.
Do you want to hear the quote?
What?
Ready? So he told Reginald, which is interesting that it's the dude who writing your book, I can write no more. All that I have written seems to me like straw compared to with what has now been revealed to me. So after this mass on the Feast of St. Nicholas, he experienced the overwhelming glimpse of the divine. This divine rendered human language and intellectual effort completely inadequate. That's what I'm afraid of. The ability to speak and explain it no matter how hard I try, even if it's, my entire life, there's no way. Just like, right, in your book, he describes this top tier 7th layer realm. It's inadequate. There's no way.
Small blimp. You can't even explain it.
And that's a tiny piece of what's actually going on. That is the thing that scares me, right? By the way, if you want he's just saying it, right? He never finished his entire book of God. The one that he was writing to describe all this stuff, literally stopped and goes, nope, none of this matters. Really, none of it does. Published work, no. All this stuff, no. There's no way. That is the thing that is...
I think the thing is you have to just already believe that it doesn't matter. I already know it doesn't matter. But I still live it.
But imagine
I already knew school and all that dumb shit.
It.
None of that shit matters.
Right. But imagine your life, that the things that you are building, this wealth, the things that you want. Imagine, because, all right, let's take a step back. I'll breathe a little. Imagine the stuff that you want. All of that is material. Imagine you completely transcend material to where those goals aren't your focus. That's what happens. What is material that matters to you in this life?
My family, love.
Right? Well, love isn't material. It's a feeling. An intangible, ultimate joy. Right? This ecstasy. Right? That is there. But it's not centered on individual people that you as a material person put value in. Your girl, no. Your family, no. Right? All these things then don't have any importance. Correct. Your kiddos, right?
But they do.
But it's only because you make it in the material.
Correct. It goes back to what I said. You have no choice.
Right.
Because you have to protect the ones who can't understand.
Yeah.
And I think you have to let everyone learn at their own pace. And I think that's something that that's just something that I personally understand, is that you can't save everybody. You have to still live in the material world because you have no choice. Also,
before I forget, he died after that. Like a couple months after that, he passed away. I could probably find it. Scroll down.
Maybe that was the purpose. God was like, I want you to see this just so you know, and just so you can tell everyone else.
He didn't write it. He didn't say anything. He told one person.
Well, we know.
Right.
We know of it. We at least know that he stopped writing. So that at least tells us, like, okay, it's out there. So even if you didn't do any more studying and you just stop right here, at least you know, okay, it's true.
But, again, backtrack with me. Back on the conversation of the material. It means that even his life in this material didn't matter. Like, I don't
It doesn't.
Well, but also, it means he died after that. Months within it, right? Are you willing to die now for your family because you know the truth?
I want to say yes, but I can't 100% say yes.
I can't either. A
lot of people be like, yeah. You're lying.
You're lying. That's why we're honest. I can't go there. Not yet. I'll get there maybe at the end of my life.
No, I don't think I'm going to die.
No, I'm trying to. This is also right now. I'm having his thing. I'm trying to explain to you how deep it is. Right. That's why, like I said, you can do these things, and you can bring them back to me, because I know that if it's there, I'm afraid I'll die in 4 months. Do you see what I mean? Like, well, I don't want to be here. I want to be there. That's what I'm afraid of.
My thing is, I want to be here and there.
You can't be both.
You can. Consciousness.
Right.
I can when I sleep. I can when I meditate. I can. I haven't, like, I experience things, but I haven't experienced things to the extent where it's like, oh my freaking gosh. Like, I genuinely can't explain what the fuck. I mean, we had things where we was like, okay, I can't explain what the fuck is going on.
Right.
But I've never seen anything.
The arm pinch.
Yeah. That's man. Yeah.
They don't know. Go ahead, explain.
No, they don't know. But like, you guys ever felt the same thing someone felt at the same exact time, just randomly? Like someone might wipe their eye, and you just randomly at the same time wipe your eye, and it's like, wait, I just felt that.
Mm-hmm.
Or I was in the meeting yesterday, and the lady scratched her arm, and randomly, like the same time, I felt the itch. I'm like, what the fuck is on my arm? I did the exact same thing she did, and I looked. I'm like, okay, let me stop before someone in this office think I'm just copying her.
Mm.
But I genuinely, at the same time, I felt the same thing she felt today at work. It happened twice. We both felt the pinch.
Yeah, and like
I
the
freaking
gut,
same
like, right
time. It
here
was
in
like,
the gut.
oh, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
The arm pinch.
Yep.
We both felt the pinch. I'm like, bro, did you just feel that?
Well, and then you looked, and what was my exact motion?
He was like, yeah, right here.
I was like this. Ow. This is what I did. I went like this. I was like, ow.
Yeah, we both like, what the
And
fuck?
we didn't see each other. We just looked, and we were both grabbing the same thing.
Yeah, and
We're
I was like, bro, are you grabbing the same part of your arm I am? He was, yeah. I'm like, bro, do you feel that? Like something's poking my fucking arm.
yeah, I was like, it's like grabbing.
Yeah, like something was pinching me.
Mm-hmm. Now, maybe as you do this, I'm a very forgiving's the wrong word, right? Because I don't have the things I told you about. And again, that's honest, right? There's no greed, jealousy, all that stuff. Like, that's just practice in the material. Like, if someone does better than me, I'm like, fucking good. Like, go. Like, do your thing. I'm not jealous, right? And then I also am like, oh, do you ever want more? Right? That I can't tell you. I had the studio. I had the entire setup. I was there all the time. This feels better than the studio. Right? It shouldn't. Materially, it shouldn't, right? We made this, right? I respect using my physical hands to make something. But at the
That
same...
hand gesture was crazy.
Oh, it's sign. Make.
Oh my goodness gracious, dude.
All right.
No!
What do you think I'm doing, dude? It's called make.
Oh my goodness.
What did I say? What was that? Did you get a guess? Let's just put
I don't even want to guess.
from my signing friends,
Fuck you. That's what I heard.
right? So if I do this, what was that sign?
It looked like you stroking a Johnson.
Nope. I am Carly Johnson.
Is that her last name?
Yes.
Oh, it's crazy.
Hey, yeah, do you say?
Hey, you say?
But
oh no.
but it's making
hell outta
something.
here.
You gnat.
Good night. When I shoot my shot, it goes good night. Nothing but good night.
Just lost my fucking thought.
It wasn't important.
It definitely was.
That's what I
Yo.
say. If I lose it, it wasn't important.
Well, that's the excuse. Got you. Camera on you. What are you gonna say?
Nothing wasn't important.
Malcolm. Please. I forgot. Anyway, the whole point is that this is also super common with people who see the divine. That's kind of what I'm getting at. It's so incomprehensible that they die afterwards. The dude who wrote your book has this experience, and you can bring it to the material. There's balance. Practice in balancing both is the goal, right? And that's why I feel training or I feel these things are important. Because if you don't, like, it's the same thing with people who have near-death experiences, right? Also, they see the lady, right? She has this field. This field has colors. The colors they can't describe, right? The mountain peaks are high as all get out. The stars are the souls of people who are moving on. They're transitioning into a new circle in this case, right? And they, no matter what they want, Also, why she's wisdom is this experience. Ready? She'll ask you, do you want to stay? Do you want to stay here? Do you want to move to this? Do you want to be in this realm of beauty?
But no, bitch.
Well, it's incomprehensible.
Yeah.
Of course you want to stay. Right? You're already there. You're dead. Technically. Right? You want to be there. You don't want to go. And she goes, like almost a smirk or a smile, and goes, you have work to do. And then we'll put you back. Right? To me, that's wisdom to a T. Right? Like, I know better than what you want to be. That feeling, that thing that's the ecstasy of seeing something that feels more real than real, even though you're dead. It makes no sense, right? Again, it makes me have mad respect for people who are pure atheists there's blank at the end. Good luck. There's something there. Because also, I need to remember his name so I can bring it up. He documents near death, right? All the experiences, what they went through, right? In the passing category of like a B+, right? It's her, it's the field, it's the trees, it's the same thing. And they all say the same, I want to stay here. This is more real than the material. Because it is. But also, because it's so real, you don't want to go anywhere. Oh, my phone's over here. And again, long-winded argument. That's what is my fear.
Of wanting to stay.
Because what is the thing of its intention? Right? You were talking to me about belief and intention. Right? Is this making any sense? Am I just rambling?
It makes sense.
Right? So my fear is that thing, that experience, becomes the thing I'm chasing forever. It's like your first high. Right? You're chasing that first high.
Yeah.
Same thing. That's the reality. I'm chasing that the whole time. I'm never going to get there. It's never going to be the same. Right? For me, it's like my first drink. Right? I'm like, this is making me feel wobbly and funny. Right? I kind of like it. Right? It's never the same. It's just a beverage.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm afraid of when it comes to spirit. But as we've walked through like all these different types of consciousness, right? I hate to say that we're making it up. But also, we're not necessarily making it up. We're just trying to make it make sense.
Yeah. That's why I never say anything that I don't know. I can only say what I experienced. That's why I can't say, oh, I experienced out of body or going. I can't confidently say I have.
You're right.
I don't know. Do I believe in it? Yes, but I can't say like, yes.
Right.
100% I have. Could I have before? Maybe. Possibly.
Right.
But I can't say 100% I have.
Yeah. I mean, at this case, I completely forgot that any of these were even on. This is me actually going through it in my head, which I think is important. But I think I've kind of established the layer of fear, which is, I mean, it's good for me, right? And maybe that's just for the time.
Yeah.
Right? Also, I can guarantee you when I'm in the retirement home, right? And they're like, oh, Mr. Mercer, you got a little poopy. And I go, right? If I had that experience there, totally fine.
It was going to be a robot.
Yeah.
I'm talking about nursing home. They won't have neural links on your ass.
Yeah. Well, I thought they put it in the brain. No,
that's not literal ass, dude.
I understand.
And I do say.
I repeat what you say. But like, it's also the same thing with, the people who find Jesus at the end, right? Have you ever heard Steve Jobs' last words?
No.
And this can be ours too. Dude, it's so Steve Jobs died October 5th, 2011, Okay? So he looked past the family members at his bedside, right? And he said these words, "Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow." Passed away. Right? Again, not anybody that was religious. So if you're asking me what he's seeing, it's that. Right?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
With a pause. Right? So, again, these were in like the New York Times. It was in the eulogy that they wrote. But the crazy part is, and I think this is important for the setting, right? Jobs looked like past his sister, right? His children, his wife. He was gazing past them. He wasn't looking at them going, "Oh, wow, like my family, like my material stuff." He's going, "Oh, wow. This is beyond," like it's almost metaphorical. It's beyond them. There's something that I thought didn't exist, right? And again, I just thought the quote at least was important. I know, I'm doing a pause. Dead air. Doing dead air. Oh, yeah. So, again, eventually he was a Buddhist. So, Zen Buddhism was his thing. But, again, so even though let's put it this way. Zen Buddhism has this thing where like every life it's like a river, water, which is interesting. Also, water makes Grand Canyons. So I assume that has something to do with it, right? It carves the things that aren't carvable by the motion. But even if he did, dude, like I remember that quote so vivid. It was like, oh, like maybe I'm a Buddhist, or like we all go back into the system. This doesn't seem like someone just drifting into a regular thing and then going back. This is like, oh, wow. Well, wow. What is this? Oh my God. Wow. And then dying. Like, it's so incomprehensible. It's insane. I know, long-winded again, but like, as I process that, I'm afraid that I won't want to be here. If that makes sense. Do you ever feel that way?
No.
No? So if you go to that
I'm not
place,
afraid because I still have a job to do here.
and you just don't know what the job is yet.
I know what the job is.
What?
I mean, my personal job, I don't know what the job is spiritually, but I know what my personal job is.
Right.
It's to help my family.
But will that matter if you know that your family's going to be fine?
I don't care.
No. All right.
Because life goes on still in the physical world.
Yes.
That's the part that I understand. So I don't care if, I might want to stay. It doesn't matter if I want to stay. There's still a job in the physical world that I understand that needs to be done. Because everyone won't view the same thing that I see. Everyone won't see the same thing that I see in that moment. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Just because I see the lady doesn't mean my girl or my family sees the lady. They still going to work. They still got to go through the struggles of everyday life. So my job here isn't done. So no, I don't want to stay. Can you help me create something beneficial in the physical world? At least that's just my mindset. It's like,
it's a good mindset.
but I also haven't seen the things that they have seen.
Right.
And that's the fear, the fear of the unknown. And it's like, you just got to embrace it and know that it's already true.
Dude, all I had to type, I typed in NDEs, experience with the lady, the bright feminine, and a garden. Right? The common elements of this experience. The luminous feminine presence. A figure often described as radiant, warm light, or a divine, motherly type presence that emanates total acceptance, wisdom, and profound comfort. Where they're at, is a lush, serene landscape filled with vibrant colors, brilliant flowers, and the overwhelming sense of life.
Mm-hmm.
This harmony is a timeless beauty that they do not want to leave. An intense feeling of coming home, where earthly pain vanishes, leads the experience to plead and wish to not go back. But remember what I told you about, where it's like, go back, right? So that, to me, that's wisdom, right? Put you back. A gentle transition or a necessary duty brings that person back, accompanied by the lasting shift towards love, compassion, and the reduced fear of death. Maybe you've already had those.
Maybe.
Right? I mean, we've had talks where you're like, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I'm like, I don't. Maybe that's the difference. I don't know. But there's... Oh, did I show you... Did I show you that quote? That prophecy by the same dude? Of the lady? I know. I'm sorry. We're going super late.
No, you're good. Also, now I don't have like a bunch of like intriguing ideas today.
No. I mean, this is already. I feel like that's the yin yang, right? It's that also
just being genuine.
Also,
I feel like a lot of people just make shit up. It's like if I don't feel nothing, I don't feel it. Shit.
Right.
I don't know. We're all human.
It just hit me what shape the yin yang was. What is it? What shape?
I don't know. Oasis. Shit.
A circle.
Yeah.
Right? It's the koi fish eating the other koi fish, kind of. Right? Black on top, white on bottom.
They 6'9" and little freaky koi fish.
Yes, it's freaky.
One koi fish eat
you
the
guys
other
had
one.
You came in Jack? Is that what you had? But in that
freaky
book,
koi.
Yeah. Freaky koi. But in that book that you have to read it, the UFO of God, right? Yeah. So this is his interpretation of what he saw as the lady. Ready? You already saw the picture. I get it. The lady is a glowing divine feminine entity that claims to have encountered him in 2007, right? This near-death experience and subsequent UFO sightings have been identified with her. He identifies her as a cosmic guiding, like maternal force connected to historical figures like Mary and the ancient goddess like Hathor. Those are things that have been mentioned, like these are me with different names. So the prophecy, right? And again, he equates it with Hathor, right? And Sophia, right? Same thing, different name. Another fun podcast for later would be the Our Lady of Fatima. You ever heard of that?
No.
Thousands of people saw Mary in the sky. It'd be fun to really go over and dissect.
Yeah.
But the message of this divine lady is unconditional love, divine compassion, and a shift in human consciousness rather than any physical doom. Right? Now, this apocalypse that we're all afraid of, right? It's getting away from fear. The real apocalypse is the unveiling of hidden truth, right? Truth is revealed now by experience, which again, it says is the literal meaning of the word apocalypse. To be honest, I just gapped. I feel like I know it, but I don't. I'm still kind of processing what's happening. But again, in this prophecy of this apocalypse, the warning from her is that these are manipulation from these powerful groups that want to actually bring it themselves. They want to show the apocalypse. They want to reveal what's happening by causing it to happen in the scripted way they want to. It's a control system. They want to bring on that control.
The Bible.
What?
The Bible.
Also, remember we talked about how many apocalypses there are?
Mm-hmm.
And they picked,
all the floods.
Yeah, and they picked Revelation. Mm-hmm. It's not the only one. There's like 16 other different types. Mm-hmm. Right? So, God dang it. I wanted the quote. Also, we'll end here so we can go get some grub. But, all right, here's the actual quote. Ready?
McDonald's.
God, I so could.
Oh, we got potatoes?
No.
Oh, I was going to make some, I can make some homemade fries.
So the state is when this, ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. When the star of Regulus appears red on the horizon and aligns with the gaze of the great Sphinx just before dawn, it will mark a profound shift in human consciousness and the arrival of a new collective knowledge. This is the lady. The same thing that made you have that emotional response. That's what she said.
Okay.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know what the crazy part is about Regulus?
What?
It is blue. Normally blue appears, so it will appear in a red low light on the horizon just before this event. Now, in the east, where the Great Sphinx is, right between it, it'll turn red for whatever reason. And again, this is kind of like, the theosophy or whatever type deal, is that the Hall of Records is underneath the Sphinx. So then that probably will open and you'll get access to knowledge that is beyond comprehension. Now, again, astronomers point this towards, they did point it towards Easter or spring of 2026, right? So software debates whether it's 2026 because it tries to track the patterns and blah, 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 right? Anyway.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, if it does, I hope so. But also, there's things that he does that I can't explain.
Yeah, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
In my mind.
I mean, would it change if it was the new knowledge that we're...
I mean, if it happens, then yeah. But like, if it... I can't say I believe that it will happen.
Yeah, no, me neither. But
it is intriguing. It is exciting to see, like, oh, will it happen?
Mm-hmm.
And we say 2026. I mean, did they have the same calendar system that we have now?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Because yeah.
What?
No, I was going to say something else, but no, that's basically it.
So I typed in the Hall of Records, right?
Hmm.
Have you ever heard of the psychic remote viewer Edgar Casey?
No.
The best.
Talk to me about finance.
Finance.
Yeah, all this spiritual stuff I'm still learning about it.
He remote viewed in the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
This place. This Hall of Records type deal. So he says that these beings that would be associated with like Atlantis have this records, this Hall of Records. This Hall of Records has all knowledge that supposedly is under the Great Sphinx.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he says the refugees from Atlantis after the catastrophe made it to Egypt, and that's where they put this spot. Again, it says 10,500 BCE, which is ironically right after the big catastrophe of this Younger Dryas. So, buried deep beneath the paws of the Great Sphinx is where the hidden location is. His remote view claims that there are scrolls, science, history, and the actual spiritual truth buried underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, there are natural voids that are underneath the Sphinx.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. But, again...
Natural voids.
Yep. And they go, those are just natural geological formations. They're just there for whatever reason. But also, maybe that's the point. You're not supposed to just like say this and then, oh, it's just natural, right? But I've been holding on to this for a long time, going, God, someone who's very like logical, I want this open. Like,
I do too.
Like, what would you find?
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea. But the person that would have done this would have been the lady, which is why it's intriguing to me. Like, there is logical information that can benefit the spirit and then vice versa. So I think the fusion of what we're doing here is the important part because you can bridge both, right? I'm too afraid to do it. You are not. Maybe there's an exchange that will happen down the line. 5 years from now. Who knows?
There's already exchanges happening.
Right, but imagine it's a huge exchange where you're like, oh, I know all about the Hall of Records. And you're like, what? This thing opened in Egypt. And I'm like, ooh, teacher. Right? It's like one of those like, ooh, pick me. Right?
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe we'll explore it later. But really all I wanted to try to emphasize is that maybe this thing that we hold on to that's so material is because the spirit is allowing you to see the material. If that makes sense. Right? Now you have to seek it, so it means that it's super material, but it's also kind of hidden unless you know what to look for, which is kind of like this cool Indiana Jones type mystery to me that I really want to solve.
Yeah, I want to solve it too.
Yeah.
I just want to see it.
Next podcast in Egypt. Yeah. We're just there like us smashing and they're like this. Guns drawn. They're like, freeze.
I just want to see the spiritual world.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the problem there.
Why?
You're out seeking it. It comes to you. That's like the book.
Yep.
You just got to be ready to receive it.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was a different answer.
I don't know the answer. But at least from everything that I know, I mean, they say like you can't be out seeking it.
What do you mean?
Because that intellect takes over.
The ego.
What you think,
yep.
the ego, what you think is going to happen takes over. Because you're seeking it. Oh my God, yes. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It takes over. You got to let your intuition take over. And believe. So that's something that I'm trying to incorporate more in my life and just do more and more every day. Just believe more.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I know. I looked it up.
Would I ever be able to jump?
Like an idiot.
No.
The ego takes over spiritual intuition by masking personal desires, fears, and a need for superiority over divine guidance. Yep. It twists the inner promptings into loud narratives that serve self-importance, validation, or control.
The Bible.
Save for the ones in the back.
The Bible.
So anything that has this me validation.
The Torah. The Torah.
Oh. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. You can't talk about the Jews.
Yeah. I'm not talking about nothing crazy. Which to me, like, stuff like that isn't crazy. I don't understand, like, why people get so, like, aroused about stuff like that.
What?
Just like you talk about the Bible or the Torah or, like, any type of religion or anything.
That's their belief.
I thought the goal of life was to learn the truth.
Not for others.
It's like, if it's true, if the Torah is true, cool. If the Bible is true, excellent. If any other religion is true, perfect. But the goal is to find out together.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be. Right?
Every story can't be fucking true.
Maybe there's pieces.
Most definitely. There's pieces from every story that's true, but people are just naive.
You can't say that.
They just eat from the hand of the freaking zookeeper.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to give you, this cookie's going to give you all the nutrients you need. Okay.
Dude, that's a good analogy. It reminds me when the Catholic Church got busted long time ago. Mm-hmm. It kind of spurred the Reformation. They were selling tickets to heaven. Have you ever heard this?
Yeah. People are so naive, dude.
Yeah. They were like,
so
no.
Physical.
they were
stuck
like,
in the physical.
they're like, Grandpop, he's over there, but he's waiting until you pay for the thing. And they're like, I'll pay for the thing. And you're like, Grandpop, I gotta save Grandpop, right? And they're like, what do I do? They're like, you buy this little trinket, and then you keep it, and then Grandpop's good. And you're like, well, who do I pass it on to? You're like, 10 Hail Marys. You're like, what?
10 Hail Marys.
Yeah, and then the priest was like this. You contemplate that, take off, right? That's like a very real thing, right? Like, I can sell you a ticket to heaven. Like,
people are just so small-brained. They can't think outside the physical. I think it's the roads and the cars. And dude, you got to think outside of the physical world, bro. Like, oh my goodness, dude.
but what about the roads and
It's
the
like,
car?
we're not saying that we're right, but we're on the journey. We're trying to discover it together. That's the
Right.
purpose of life, is trying to discover it together.
Mm-hmm.
Not let your ego take control and you be so stuck in the physical world. I think it's the garden in the road that makes us different than the animals.
Yes.
Do you not think it's because, okay, we can communicate with one another, tell stories to one another, write things down, actually keep records? Like,
Yep.
you couldn't think of anything else, though. Like, people can't think of anything else creative. I was like, bro, did you even take art class? Like, can you even think of anything creative at all?
That's what it is.
Electrician, I got like to plug it into the socket and it worked. I just built this house and it go from ground to high up in the sky.
No, okay, motherfucker.
Okay.
They tell me to shoot this guy, I shoot this guy.
All right. Like, think. Please use your fucking brain.
Sometimes I like that I can do this sometimes, but also using the logic with intuition feels good. I'm not saying I'm anything special. I'm glad I'm the vessel for that thing. Right? Also, not that long ago, this happened, by the way. Just looked it up. The corruption that I'm talking about is called the sale of indulgences. It is the practice of exchanging money for spiritual favors or reductions in the time that the people who are dead spend in purgatory. So they can spend less time here if you pay for it. Now, again,
Oh my God, who would believe that?
while the official teaching of the Catholic Church never permitted selling spiritual grace. Now, again, 16th century, so the 1500s, not that long ago, grieving families were led to believe that financial contributions, giving alms, for projects like building the St. Peter Basilica, a building, could secure the indulgences, freeing the deceased loved one from purgatory, right? Quote, as soon as a coin in the coffer rings, a soul from purgatory springs.
Has a little ring to it, huh? A little jingle, huh?
Hey, we got to pay for the St. Basilicas. St. Peter needs his thing. We got to do it. So, Martin Luther, who prompted the Reformation, 1517, he was like, what the fuck is this? What are you doing? This is technically a huge sin. They were like, no. We're doing it for the good of the loved ones in purgatory, which also is made up. Now, again, then, dude, that's a long ass time. All right, so from 1517 to 1567, 50 years. Right?
They were doing that?
Yes, for
How
50.
did it go on for 50 years, bro?
For 50 years, they were selling this.
How the fuck did it go on for so long?
And then Pope Pius, right, prohibited any financial exchange tied to granting indulgences in 1567. So they made a good cash amount on selling these to people who were like, please, I need to eat grandpap. I need to see grandpappy. They're like, I don't want him in purgatory. What? I go to heaven, he'll be in purgatory. Oh, I gotta pay for this.
But he was such a good guy.
Yeah. Well, he didn't pay for it. St. Peter needs that
But he was
facility.
baptized.
Yeah.
People don't think.
Did he get baptized his last mass? And you go, oh, God, no.
No, Grandpa, no.
But you got to buy it. You got to buy it. Like, it's just, but also that's just one thing. Like, just, it's a quote unquote small amount of time. Anyway, I'm just saying that I think what we're doing is actually super beneficial.
Yeah.
Because none of this stuff is going to penetrate through what's actually going on.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Also, at the base level, it means that your conscious thought and the person who controls this conscious ability is that lady figure. It's, again, we can get in this.
How did he get?
Hey, man.
How did he get past the bucket?
Also, he went right to you. Excuse me. Apollo.
He mad at you for. He mad at you.
I live here.
He only feeds me.
Yeah. Anyway, anything you want to say to people at the end?
I gotta piss.
Welcome to the work crew. And sweet.
Yeah, we can see what these are. These are same brand.
Are they? No, they're not.
No.
I think it's Audio.
Oh, these are Sterling.
Oh, I thought it was Audio Technica.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back.
You already recording?
Yeah, I was just gonna see the
Oh,
audio
shit,
level.
you got me bloopers. Me brushing my hair.
No, I just started
Oh.
30 seconds ago.
Me brushing my hair.
32. 34. Thumbnail.
Well, maybe we can get something right. Oh, we can get thumbnail like this, so we can have it in the books.
I'll have to do it. You have to hold it while I hit the cut. So I'll do.
Here, let me put my thing down.
There you go. So I'll do one of you with the glass, and then give a face, and then I'll hold it right there, and then I'll have it for me.
I didn't do a face. I was looking at you. All right.
Welcome to the bloopers.
Yep.
All right, go. There. All right. And I'll see if I can clash them together. I do. I know. Welcome to the
I
club.
mean, you take a sip of this, you end up on the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
You take a sip.
I am. Just talking.
Look,
I am on this.
my message yesterday, I'm like, did you add the audio? I know you didn't. The slow response back gave me everything I needed to know. You're probably like, oh God, damn. It's already exporting.
I was like, oh man, I wanted to.
Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't even take a sip.
You haven't. You made the face and you didn't take a sip.
Yeah, I thought we were still doing the thumbnail.
Oh, okay. Well, take a sip. I'd like to get it on camera. There we. Not of that. Put your Sassyville margarita away.
Yeah, Cayman Jack.
My blood orange margarita.
It came in Jack. The drink for adventures.
Hey, that's not a bad one.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good.
All right, I need go.
Don't rush me. Don't peer pressure me to drink alcohol, man.
Drink it. Do it.
Shit.
Hadn't even touched your lips yet.
What's this called again?
Sazerac Rye.
Sazerac. I'm about to turn into a sassy queen. Sazerac.
You got your margaritas. Ooh. I know, dude. Isn't it? I was like this.
That's even worse with the margarita.
It's what. You're like, that's why I'm so sassy. Jesus.
God damn. Man, that shit nasty. All right. I don't even know what we're even talking about today. Your laptop not open, so I know you ain't gonna look up shit.
I'm not.
The last video. Can you look up?
Don't.
I was like, all right.
You asshole. You sick son of a bitch. You know me too. Yeah, those are good. The laptop's replaced.
Are we talking about consciousness? We're talking about numbers, consciousness.
Yeah, I think they all kind of play together actually, because, like I said, I really do want to hit the Thomas Campbell angle as well, where it is like this fundamental. Okay, here we go. 83%.
Perfect.
I better change my settings so that way it doesn't fry the computers.
Fry my computer.
I need to go to
96.
Excuse me, I need to go to eco mode.
I literally have no
economics.
thought. I have no thought in my mind, so I'll let you lead, then I'll just tag.
All right.
I don't even know what I want to tell you.
Well, you drank the Sazerac.
Yeah, for real.
Excuse
Where's
me.
my bag?
Please be quiet. I have to go to eco mode.
Sazerac.
It's-
The Tesseract.
Excuse me.
I'm drinking on that Loki.
Oh.
The Tesseract. Oh, me, this at in-game.
Okay, that'll be with the phone. Make sure the phone's not near anything. If
I don't
it's
think it was the phone.
okay. That's excuse me. I know what's going on.
No.
By the source of the thing.
By the source of my Tesseract.
Of course, it's on me. All right.
Oh.
Oh man. You don't like.
Mm-mm.
You say, "Wow,
How slow I'm drinking. I'm like,
it's enough to get it done."
yeah, shit, it's getting some done.
Ooh. All right. Now it says 4 hours. So we're good there. Let me look this one thing up and then we'll start.
Party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. She wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time.
Do you remember what the
Where's my goggles?
you can't see. You don't
My
see.
My glasses go. Oh, damn, where did my glasses go?
I don't know. It's for the curiosity. It's very good for the thumbnail, though. Is it with your brush? Over here? Did you set it down?
I had to.
Wait, did you have them on for the beginning?
Yeah, I don't know. Here, I'm actually.
Where in the hell would they have been? Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
My goggles. My goggles.
All right.